The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
I just felt like it was the right thing to do. I felt good after I did it. Are we on? We on?
Oh,
He eating.
I didn't know we was on.
Nobody knew we were on, but I had to make. He eating a McDowell's.
Yeah. This is the
This
black.
McDowell's.
It's the black McDonald's.
It's McDowell's. I was gonna get a filet of fish too.
Me too.
I know. Like I say, you
double
better not say nothing. I just told you leave McDonald's.
Yeah, I got the double cheese, but I was gonna get the filet of fish.
I was passionate. I thought you was gonna buy some food for everybody since it was like a day before Christmas.
And not for me. Y'all still eating that processed food?
See, I knew he doesn't like it. See, that was just my energy. But did you get? See, my high. You didn't. What drink did you get?
Sprite.
I got High C Orange, and it was watered down.
Yeah, that's why I don't get the High C Punch because they're never the same.
It's never the same.
Yeah, the best one is El Polo Loco. They got the best.
But the best High C Orange, they used to. But High C Orange used to be it.
And you just gonna continue to eat while we on there.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
But he's just. I mean, it's a Philly thing.
You're
not supposed to eat on air. That's the etiquette.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know we was on air. I just kept hearing
All right. Okay. So we're on. Hi, I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
And the Mad Muncher.
Damn, Dannon Green, the Mad Muncher. Yeah. Get on.
She said that. She said that.
Don't eat that.
Yeah,
Switched out.
I don't care what you're saying.
So, okay. So happy.
Kwanzaa.
Yes, and Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Hanukkah started Sunday. Kwanzaa started when?
The day before Sunday.
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah, because I
don't know. I'm just
we
trying
were
to
the
make black
Kwanzaa
people be
family at our school. When you
yeah.
go to a little private school, the black families usually we're the Kwanzaa family.
Was it mandatory?
It's just unwritten. For
Unwritten.
the few blacks that are there, you have to represent.
Gotcha.
And you have to let the people know that this is a different candle.
So you have dashikis, you wearing all that?
We had to wear the dashiki. We did the whole thing. And usually your wife does it. You just go along with it as the husband.
So-
and the kids, so they know their heritage.
So in the menorah, you put your own candle in the day of the menorah, or
No, you have the
separate from
candles
that?
already up, I think.
Wait, TDP, you know what that is, huh? I like that. He didn't say the candle holder. He said the menorah.
The menorah.
I got you.
So it is. So shout out to everyone that's celebrating. I love this time of year.
Oh, I love it.
Do you?
It's so quiet and so peaceful. Christmas
Especially in
Eve.
For who?
Yeah, huh? And back
who?
for who? Yeah. Well, not for everybody. Well, for those who are at peace.
I'm at
Okay.
peace.
How's that? For those who are at peace, because that's a journey. Like your journey in peace is you to get that thing that's not going to stay up that your wife got you.
There you
It's
go.
obvious that she got them on sale.
Actually, the one he got me, it
yours broke.
Yeah, it broke.
Mine broke.
Mine's still
Yours
good.
still good. So evidently she got them on sale.
No,
So
mine's
your marriage is
worked,
about
though.
to end
That's okay.
because she's shopping in the
Yeah.
divorce aisle.
I can live with that.
Returns.
Let me get this
I
guy
can live
something that
with
he
I
don't
can
want.
live with that. Yeah, I can live with that. I'm good.
And that's a good point to say that. I can live with that because a lot of people can't. And this is the time during depression. So they have a new number out if you're feeling
Suicide hotline.
988.
988.
988. Go
But is
ahead.
it helpful?
Go ahead
Is
and
it
do
988?
Yes, 988. Go ahead and do it. Oh, that's not the right number. Oh, my fault.
That is.
Hey.
Oh, now everybody's sensitive. Y'all
No.
wasn't sensitive.
You,
Y'all
hey,
don't know
you
what
good.
sensitive a couple weeks
You
ago.
good? Hey, you good?
Hey, I'm
You
sure.
good.
I'm on your
wondered-
side.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
wondering, like your
Don't
mom passed when? They
It's
didn't
okay.
have was it
Don't-
85?
see, here's the deal. Don't try to throw my mom in there because I got one in there that people laughed on. So now you
No, I
gonna try
got
to go
you.
ahead and touch it. No. Slow down, Luke. That's what you like to do.
I'm not.
You
I was
don't-
going to
and
ask
you-
the
and
question.
No, that's not.
We starting already.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm asking
Because
the question.
see, I
a
noticed.
Philly thing.
No, it's not a Philly thing, but I noticed when I get one in, like
Yeah,
something
he
like
like-
that.
No,
then
you being
went
sent.
straight
No,
to-
that's everybody across the board. We're not allowing you come up here with this. It's
You're
me,
not
my
allowing.
pain. No, yeah,
What the fuck
this
you
whole
mean you're not
pain
allowing?
thing.
It ain't no pain.
No, we don't jump
Okay,
on
so go ahead.
everybody's
What
joke.
did-
Everybody's joke gets to breathe.
Okay.
and we even
Mine
say
didn't
that.
breathe when I first started.
I remember.
So, yeah, mine's
So
didn't.
No,
you're saying
it
you
was-
got a single and then he got
Yeah,
a pitch
yeah,
runner.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we already got bases loaded.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Nah. See, that's the thing. A lot of people are above their thing and saying that.
He want to score. He want to score. You know the winning
He's
run.
always got to be the winner.
Okay.
He's got to be on third.
Yeah.
No,
We got Deion on
No.
third.
See,
Bo
that's what
Jackson
you
on
say.
second.
No. Coaches, no.
And
Coaches coach.
Lewis was still
Jeff
going.
Coaches
Arnold
coach.
first.
Coaches coach. Players play.
Bo
You can say
Jackson.
whatever you want. It's documented.
Ooh, it's a little
Let's
sensitive
say
in that. Louis,
it's
bring it down.
no. It's
Bring it down.
documented
Bring it
that
down.
you're
Bring it down a
very.
little bit.
Thank you, TDP.
No,
Bring it
it's
down a little bit.
documented that you're the
got his
sensitive
hair
one.
down,
You're
so.
the thug one. You're the funny
Hey,
one.
back up,
You're your
back up.
agitator.
Back up. back
No.
up.
I'm the moderator.
No,
I'm
you
not
got a
the-
terrible
I'm not a
moderator.
Look up
thug.
moderator because you're
I'm not a
smart.
thug.
You want to be.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Or what are you? You're old school.
No.
What's okay? Give me what it is.
I'm a Chicago human being.
Oh.
No, you're a thug when he need help.
I'm GD.
Oh.
Growth development.
Ooh.
So, yeah, get
Change
it right.
that acronym, see?
Shit happened over a week. Go ahead, Jeff. I like that.
So,
Go ahead,
Lou,
Jeff. Let me get a pound.
Yeah,
Jeff,
you don't
Jeff
like-
don't leave me hanging, Jeff. Okay.
You don't like my colors?
There you go.
You don't like my colors this week?
No, I'm gonna leave you hanging.
Okay.
Portis, you got some lotion?
Yeah, because homie,
Damn
your
you.
ash is like. I thought that was a fillet of fish.
I just bump heads with a volcano.
With the
Oh,
colors.
that's cold piece, man.
With the colors.
I don't think you look good in blue.
Brown is pineapple mango.
Going white.
Oh, wow.
Pineapple mango oil. There you go.
Go home
Put
like
that on your fillet of fish.
You don't think I look good in blue?
I think you look good.
Why would you tell another man he don't look good in blue?
I don't like because he's my friend.
And we in the Crip neighborhood.
You're
No,
not dating.
No,
No,
this dude.
And no,
You don't
hold
look
on,
good in
hold on.
blue in the Crip
Hold
neighborhood.
up. We're not in the Crip neighborhood. This is not. We don't do Crips and Bloods and all that stuff here. We're
So
grown
we
men.
still sensitive again.
No,
Okay,
'cause-
so now
no,
say
'cause I don't
something.
want that. I don't want that Crip blood energy.
It ain't no Crip
Oh,
blood
okay.
neighborhood. Oh, okay.
That's my point. My point is I don't need that kind of energy pulling out.
We're in a gentrified neighborhood that used to be some people
For the man who's afraid to go live,
Yeah,
you got a lot of
thank you.
nerve.
Thank you, TDP.
That's because I got. I'm
Yeah,
supposed
exactly.
to be doing something right now.
Yeah, drop the addy.
Because
I'm like Gunner. Yo, he's here.
Yep.
To the left of me.
Lewis is walking out the courtroom.
Did you tell? No, but I'm going home in the morning.
Speaking of courtroom, shout out to my Code 3 doing her thing. She's been
happened? She
testifying
snitching?
lately.
What? She's a snitch.
Oh,
No.
Weinstein case.
Huh?
Weinstein
No,
case.
it's a bigger
Yeah,
one.
don't talk about that.
It's a bigger one. It's a bigger one.
He got convicted,
So,
though.
Yep.
good for.
3 of the 7 charges. Yeah, he got convicted.
No,
I bet they don't pull his movies though.
I read that too.
They will.
No, I've been saying that though.
I read that.
Okay, Deion Cole. Yeah, you take the credit. Come on.
You gotta give it to him. You can't say it. No, say it. I read that. He said you can't. That's only fair.
him his
Comedy
props.
etiquette.
Wait a minute, but that was
But
it a
if you
joke that
said
Deion
to-
said, or there was a statement? Because everyone's saying that.
No, he put it on Twitter.
Oh, so it's because he put on Twitter first? Oh,
No,
it's like
no.
back in the day. Whoever get the TV first.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I mean-
Remember that TDP?
Yes, sir.
No, my thing is if you're of that ilk, if you're a comic and you know comedy, then you go ahead and say it because you got stuff for your own. You
But
don't need
outside
to- you
of
don't need to-
comedy, that's just a feeling of you do ours like that, but why you don't do yours like that?
No, I get the understanding behind it. I'm
get
just
it,
saying,
yeah,
but
yeah.
we know that's your Chicago boy too. I'm all about giving credit to somebody's joke if you do it,
Okay, all right.
because so many guys that don't.
You never gave me no credit then.
For what?
So
My
jokes you been doing.
You mean the joke that you did that one time? One time, I'm right here. This fool just gonna do my line.
What line is that?
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, the kids.
Right here, Jeff.
Kids.
I'm like, but I'm okay with it because Robin Harris did the same thing to me.
Yeah.
And when I was going to do Barry Black Comic Competition, he's like, hey, I was like, I really like you said, hey man, if you need it, but I didn't. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. But that was
But
okay.
he take. But he
He would take from everybody.
Oh,
Oh, Robin
Robin.
Stole?
We was actually
No, that was old school. All those old school jokes he did.
Oh.
That they all did.
No,
you know?
they actually did. Yeah.
You know, like Ronaldo Ray and all of them. It was all stock
But
material.
what I heard was he said somebody's joke, and somebody yelled out from the audience, "That's such and such joke." He said, "So what? I do it better than him."
Yeah.
True. Now that's been said too.
Yeah.
That's been said by a lot of cats.
Yeah.
I mean, our generation, it was a lot of funny cats.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Mitchell told Red Fox boy that.
Yeah, but when you get to sit around with David Banks and my man, the guys at Leroy and
Rodney
Skillet,
Perry.
Yeah.
you know what's his name? You talking about not Rodney Perry? You talking about
No,
Rodney
Rodney
Whitfield?
Whitfield. Yeah, Rodney.
Rodney.
Yeah.
What was Rodney Perry going to be?
So
I have to give a shout out to David Banks. I know he passed, but to me, David Banks was the realest one out there, and I always appreciated him coming up to Fat Tuesday and giving me compliments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he always would say that. He would say, "Man, you got some funny shit." And you know that. And David Banks would tell you. He'll tell you like that.
Well, he's not here to defend himself. So.
Well,
Yeah. So
shout out to rest in power. Roger Mosley was a good critic of
Man.
comics during those days. He used to come down and watch.
he died.
Yes.
When did he die?
Yeah.
When they renewed, when they did the remake of
right.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI and didn't cast him.
Oh, that was a while ago.
No, stay with us. Yeah, he's passed.
Don't
but-
panic.
I just want to
the
make sure
club
that I
in
didn't say.
Hawaii.
I just want to make sure I
You
didn't
at
say
the
he
club in
died.
Hawaii.
Yeah, he flew me out.
Yeah,
That your muse book. That was
I went there at my honeymoon and worked.
Yeah.
That was the best thing, having a working
Nice.
honeymoon. But yeah, Roger was really always nice. Reggie Theus used to come down. He was nice.
That's my boy. Shout out to Reggie Theus.
UNLV running rebel.
Bethune Cookman.
Yeah.
That's where he is now.
Okay. Yeah,
he's the
coach.
AD.
Yeah.
No, he's not the coach. He's the AD.
And Mo Williams is the head basketball coach
Jackson
at
State.
Jackson State. Yeah.
I watched that game.
That was a great game.
Game.
That was a
But
great
you know
They
what?
should have won. They should have won.
No,
man.
no, they shouldn't have. When the boy dropped, I
I'm
knew they
saying,
were gonna lose. The
That's
karma.
what I'm saying.
That was the thing.
That was the
thing,
karma.
yeah.
The European dropped the ball.
That was
That's what I said. I
That
said the
made
white man got
everybody
us. I was on the line. I said the white man got us again.
Because I got to get it. When it was fourth down, I'm like, he ain't gonna make it. But number 12, how do you not double him?
That boy's
How do
bad.
you not double him?
Hunter.
That's a bad boy.
How do you?
He got hands.
After that first catch,
Yeah.
how do you not double?
But you know why though? Because if you look at that, you on defense, when the field is short like that, it's easier to play 1-on-1 because you don't have, it's only 20 yards plus 10 yards.
Yeah,
so it's
but
easy.
that's
I'm
the
just saying-
point.
I'm just saying, Lou, that's the
him?
reason
But
that
the
you don't
point
double.
you don't play 1-on-1.
You don't double.
No,
You're gonna
you
leave
double
other-
him.
But if you double him, you're leaving other people
But
open.
somebody else is gonna beat me. It ain't him.
Look at the white boy. He wasn't even
They left
guarded.
him open.
And look what happened.
He dropped the
He
ball.
dropped the ball.
So
So I'm not leaving 12 open.
Yeah.
You gotta beat me. Ask him.
Yeah, absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
This smells very good, POTUS.
Wow.
Wow, you used a lot of it. And you don't have any left. Just sprayed it on his crotch.
Don't lick the tip.
You know what? Know something? I thought about that the other day. I said, why when we get cologne or perfume, we spray it on the neck and not where you think like your balls or your ass or something?
Okay.
No, I mean think about it though. That's a legit.
No,
we
don't
spray it
want
on
to think about spraying cologne in our behind. That's what you must do. I've never thought to do that.
So why the neck?
Who's back there?
I'm making a joke up kind of, Lou, like saying why the neck and not somewhere
Because
where it
the
would
neck
smell
is-
bad.
The neck is a sensitive organ, and the neck opens up pores, so you get more of a
All right, since you-
release.
okay, let me ask. I'm gonna do a test with you now. Do you know the areas of your body that actually should be washed?
Of course.
Your
Tell me.
hot spots
Name them.
under your arms, your crotch, your butt, and your neck.
Nope, you're missing some.
Your ears.
Your ears,
Yeah, behind your ears. Yeah,
this, and behind your
The knees.
knees. Yeah.
that's why women put perfume there in those areas.
Right. I learned that from, I was dating this chick, older woman, in Columbus when I was in grad school, and went to her house, and she said, "You want to take a shower before you get down, right?" So I said, "Yeah." So I went into the shower, and I just went into the shower with a bar of soap. You know, like I've been doing for years.
Right.
And she said, "Are you taking a shower?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Where's your washcloth?" I'm like, "I don't use a washcloth." She said, "What?" She said, she got undressed, she got in the shower,
It shows you how.
she got a white rag, and she washed just
Wow.
particular areas, and it was like, and I was embarrassed. I was like, damn. So
No, my
that's why
question- my
that's why I
follow-
always learned to take a shower with a washcloth and wash certain areas.
And my follow-up question, did she make you sit on the bed afterwards?
Didn't I just tell you I was about to hit it?
I'm just saying.
So I was fresh. Come on, man.
He ain't getting the call back. He ain't getting the call back. You missed the call back.
Okay.
The callback is
What's the callback?
you sat on the bed when the guy told you to sit down. That is,
Oh, we're doing the set.
that's what we do.
Click,
Yeah,
click, 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 click.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we,
man.
We
You
call
guys-
back because people are listening. And
Oh,
they know
I
the history
got
of the show.
you. Thank you.
It's a
Stay with
rhythm.
us. Yeah, it's a rhythm. It's
Yeah.
it's
Okay. Hey, sorry about missing the callback.
It's all good.
Oh, God.
You dropped the pass.
I dropped the pass.
You wasn't double covered.
Call me white hands. Call me white hands.
Literally.
You know he's getting a lot of death threats. They said.
He should.
That's a shame, though, man. I
That's
feel bad
your
for
only
him, but
job.
That's your only job. Is wide open.
At a black school.
Man.
You know how
Can't
much
show
you
your
could have.
face
Hey,
on
you know how many
campus.
women he could have pulled if he'd have made that catch?
Exactly.
Probably none.
Exactly.
You crazy? They would have all
He'd
been.
have been the man.
Thank you,
He'd have
TDP.
been the man.
Everything is not built on sex.
His NFTs would have went up.
Everything's
Everything.
not built on sex. Everything's not in athletics. Everything is not built on sex.
Yeah, where? Lou? Tell me where not.
Where it's not.
Yeah. Tell me where it's not built on sex.
And boys at Willows is fucking.
One of them.
One
The,
of
one
them.
that, the other ones are, hey, these and I give it to these parents because these parents, some of them are really up. Like a couple kids got caught. One kid last year got caught smoking. Parents shut him down, gave him a flip phone, took away his car.
Took everything.
Stripped
Where's
him.
Willow at?
Stripped.
Who?
Where's Willow?
No,
where he work at.
Willows. No, that's a school. The private middle school, elementary school.
Are
where
we
our
ever
kids
gonna
went.
get some of this stuff, or is it just for
Actually,
you to look
Mark
at?
called me, and I was supposed to go pick it up, but I didn't pick it up, so I'm going to pick it up. And he called out the sizes:
Okay.
XXX, large.
No,
And
extra large.
No, give me extra large because they could probably mean small. What size is that?
This is large.
That's a large.
Yeah,
All right, then give me a large.
It looks like a girl on you.
It doesn't matter. It's, that
it's
I can't
dirty,
wear
though.
this one.
That's a
up
cis
top,
male
so
large.
when I leave here, I'll take this off, put this one on because we have practice. Well, actually, I'm missing practice, but I'm going to be
Go
there.
live. Be a man.
Girls got a
Live,
game.
nah.
I'm going to help.
Oh, so that's why he's not live. He ain't supposed to be here.
No, supposed to be at practice, but
Wow.
coach
Great
wasn't at
example
practice.
you're showing,
Coach
Luke.
wasn't at
Great
practice yesterday because he was sick.
now you a snitch.
So I had to
Yeah.
run practice. No, we
All right,
knew
Gunner.
And how'd that go?
Me running practice?
Yeah, they walk
we,
out,
We
they
have a practice
protest.
plan, so I run my practice plan. So
Hey,
we'll get
so,
out.
so
Oh,
did
so
he?
you just follow the script?
I actually have a new thing I'm doing with my bigs. I got 3 bigs. I'm making them catch the football.
How tall are they?
6'8", 6'6", 6'7".
that's big.
But they don't have hands,
Oh,
so they
okay.
got to work
Yeah.
on.
Why don't you
catching the
have
ball.
instead of catching football, have them catch a tennis ball?
Well,
Both. You can do both.
Yeah,
But
because
football
tennis
is
balls are
because-
actually better because they're smaller.
No, let me tell you why it's football. Because they're bigs and they got to catch the basketball with 2 hands, different places. So football, no, you got to catch the basketball with 2 hands.
But when you catch
When you catch an
a
oval
little
shape,
ball with smaller hands, it's a lot harder.
listen to me.
I'm-
I need
I'm-
the hands going here, 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 here.
Yeah.
Is that
And
the
they're
football-
not used to it, huh?
The football catch?
You have to
Yeah,
catch football like that. You have to catch or pinkies if it's below you. If it's above, it's a diamond. All right. So that teaches them eye-hand coordination.
And this is
'Cause
the
they're
technical
scared.
part of football with Louis Dix.
Yes.
And there's
that's
another
good.
part. You can like they have the rim cover where you can just still shoot it up there, but it doesn't go in the hoop, and they can still rebound.
Right. We do our
Off of
we
that.
do our box out.
I'm just saying, in
We do
basketball,
scramble.
some of the drills I see them do is bouncing the basketball and bouncing the tennis ball to get that coordination.
That's dribbling.
That's what I'm saying.
That's dribbling.
But
these
dribbling and
bigs.
catching is
These
these bigs. They don't dribble.
Yeah. Well, they can big. I mean, they can
Bigs
dribble.
can dribble.
One
They
kid
gotta know how
is
to
now
catch
6'8", but he was like 6'1" last year, and he grew, so he doesn't even know his body
And he still can't catch the ball.
because his body is just growing. It's big. It's just like, let's go with boxing. If you don't have hand-eye at a certain age, you got to learn how your body works. You got to know you got to know. So they don't know that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree or disagree a little bit. I mean, not in terms
no,
of.
because when
but
they're
I'm just saying, when
big-
you box, though, the difference with boxing and any sport is anybody can learn to box because it's really about technique. It's about throwing a shot. That's all. The difference with boxing is how people respond when they get hit. That's the problem.
Right, and that's the same thing with basketball. How do you respond when somebody's doing this and they're throwing you a pass? If you by yourself, you there. But if somebody's here and you got to push them out for that,
Got to work for it.
yeah, you got to push them up. It's technical stuff that they have to learn that their minds, because they've been big for, 6th, 7th, and 8th
Hey,
grade.
Marmadukes.
Yeah,
So what position you haven't playing? You haven't playing what position?
Maybe in 4 to 5. Unless, I mean, anybody can push the ball up in our system. If it's because we have secondary. So as soon as you
Is
get
anyone
the,
a stretch 3? Could you put?
yeah, we got a couple. The one kid that's playing VAR and JV, he's the 3.
Okay.
Another kid that's he hasn't played enough to know what the three. They don't even know.
Yeah,
they don't even. When we got two bigs and they don't know to go high low. So one's low. The other one has to shape up high. Where they gonna learn that? They got to do that because you got a guard that's really
you
good.
teaching that?
Hilarious. Yeah, I know that system.
When can you invite us all to a game where we can evaluate your coaching?
I've been there.
No, here's the evaluation of a
wait a
coaching. Is he still coaching?
That's not the question. We said you.
At high level. Yes, and I'm coaching at a high level.
And the question is, when can we
Luke
come
can
to a
coach.
game? Luke can coach?
He can coach.
All right, TDP said you can coach.
Ask him.
I played against him. He
Hey,
coached.
football and basketball. Huh?
Well,
That's been
football.
my
I won't give you
extracurricular
basketball.
activity. And you got to learn our high level. We going against Sierra Canyon. Y'all can come to that game. That game gonna be.
They
Yeah,
didn't
but
hire
y'all
me.
better get blown out.
Huh?
They didn't hire
Bron
me
in
to
the-
watch
Oh,
that.
no, bro. We already beat them last year.
Oh.
And they beat us in the playoffs.
Bitch.
And this year we're gonna beat, and we're ranked higher.
When
than
y'all
them.
play that game, I want to come. Where's it going to be at?
It's gonna be at our house. I don't know if you can get in. It's gonna be packed.
Let us know.
LeBron
I'm
gonna
just-
be there.
I just come early.
Robert Horry gonna be there. No, you ain't just coming over there, bro.
Oh, it was that kind of. Oh, so we can't use your name at the door like we could last
No,
week?
you can.
Oh, wait, oh,
Can we bring that thing?
yeah, you need that thing.
No,
You
that
might
was
need Jeff.
Burbank High School. Harvard Westlake, I ain't got to worry about that. All I got to do is do this. All I got to say is, hey, Milo.
So is it at Harvest Westlake?
Yes, for the game.
So you can't, when we go there, you can't say Milo?
What, to get y'all in?
Yeah.
Oh, all I got to do is put y'all name down.
Okay,
Y'all
well,
get in.
put us down for the game. We're going
But
to come.
see, y'all don't come. See, this is going to be a game where it's
See
going to
what
be
I'm
sold
saying?
out.
This is-
No, you can come.
We're
anytime.
come. Wait a minute.
Just say, hey, I'm Coach Lewis Dix.
Lou, you got me confused, man. Which one is it? Can we come?
Yeah, you can come.
We'll be there. Just be at the door and say Milo.
No, I'm not going to be at the door. But you can say Lewis Dix.
Okay, I'm going to be
And
there.
they'll say,
What day is that game?
Coach Lewis, you got to look up on the calendar. Go on the calendar. It's in January. It's like January 18th or the 20th. It's a Friday.
I'm paying.
That's the 20th.
Yeah, I'm paying.
I'm paying.
Okay,
Actually,
you know what?
I
That's
don't
what I'll do,
know. I don't wanna
TDP.
be
I'll pay.
associated with
Actually,
the
we
loss.
don't charge. We're one of the schools
I
that don't
don't
charge.
know.
The only time they charge is during playoffs because they have to.
Okay, first of all, lower your temperature and stop pointing
Lower
at
your
me.
temperature.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, lower
Stop
your
pointing
temperature.
at me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff, because he's good for that point.
Yes, that's how you make a
I've,
point.
I've been watching
Yo,
these, the
you
shows
got-
over lately, and
you got
you've
your
been
hair
kind of special.
done.
You've been on one a little bit,
No,
but it's okay.
it's always been this way. See, that's what I'm saying.
Like
your
in my
hair
Robert
done.
De Niro voice. It's a little
See, that's
disrespectful.
what that's poetess. That's what I've been saying. It's just a.
Why you bringing her into it?
Because she's the
why-
boss.
No. Why you keep it here? We're talking here.
You gonna make her talk?
I don't.
now it's
I
gonna
don't
be
want,
Arnold.
I've been trying to feel you, and it's just like now I
Just
understand
stick
your
your hand
new
under the
energy.
table.
I understand your new energy, huh?
You want to feel him?
It ain't no new energy.
Oh
It's just-
yeah.
I see you
'cause
sprayed
said-
yourself.
Here's the thing. You said I've been watching the show.
I've been watching the show,
Right,
so
so
I've been
now
learning.
I've been
If you
learning,
notice, I
adapting.
haven't been talking a lot. I've been listening to the show. I read all the comments, and people say, "Hey, sometimes Dannon talks much." So if you notice, the last few shows, I've been kind of reserved. So why is that energy? Why is that bad energy now?
But Dannon,
I'm listening.
that you act like you should be patted on the back for doing what you're supposed to do.
See, here's the deal. See what I'm
That's
saying?
the thing.
When you
Good
learn,
one.
Men
That's a
don't
good
give
one.
men
See,
props
here's the
when they
deal.
do shit they supposed
Let me
to
say
do.
something. When you learn a lesson,
I got some
and you-
gloves in my car.
No, I ain't nobody about.
No.
I'm just speaking.
Well,
back
out.
down.
okay, so I'm gonna go with
You're
you.
stuttering.
He backed down
Hey,
on that one fast. He's like,
Hey,
nah, this nigga
let's
got hit.
let's go here. Let's go here.
I got that thing,
No,
so
here,
don't worry about
here,
it.
here we go. Let's go here.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Luke. But see, the big discussion has been that I have been speaking too much and talking loud and not letting me speak. So I was just kind of
You've
letting
been
you.
saying
Let me finish, Jeff. So I was just kind of. So I was just saying, I learned a lesson. I'm telling you guys that, and the first thing you do is go negative and go.
It's not,
That's what a man should do. I went on the. I was
it's
asking
not about
for
you learning lessons. See, that's what I'm saying about. We
Here we
didn't
go
have.
again.
We didn't have
Here
this
we go
discussion
again.
for you to learn the lesson, Dannon. It's not that important. That's what you.
It
have
had to be important
realize.
if y'all always bring it up that I was talking too much.
No, we weren't bringing it up. We just told you that we didn't care because we were like, hope he didn't come back.
Okay,
We
well,
were
you,
hoping.
I can always get fired. I mean, that's
No,
what you
can't
hope.
get fired from something that's not a job.
Well, then you tell me what you want me to do, and then I do it. Since you said we was hoping I wouldn't come back.
Well, we hope you feel it. But okay, what do we? Oh, hey, this is what I want to talk about.
Awkward.
No, this is
Thank
what
you.
I'm
Exactly.
No, it's truth.
I don't understand.
What
this
you want to
dude.
talk about, Lou? You got your little notes.
Yeah, Lou. Yeah, you got your
Got
notes.
Come on.
Let's follow
supposed
Mr.
to be the
Dick, y'all.
moderator.
Yeah,
No,
he's the
see,
moderator.
That's what
Catch up.
that's
Why
your
you pointing at
side.
me? He said it. He
Catch
said
like
moderator. Yeah.
Chest pass.
Diamond.
Yeah, we're going. Okay, we're coming back on the third. I want to talk about this thing here. I saw this thing. This Michelle Obama quote. I want to play this when she gets a chance. It's a video thing. She's talking about children because it made me think about you in the sense of your son and
TP, you got kids?
what you're supposed to
I take
allow
the
them
fifth.
to do.
Okay, I didn't know. I never heard you talk about children.
Because we've been dealing with these kids who, once they reach a certain age, they get a boyfriend or a girlfriend when they're in 10th, 11th grade, and they just start changing.
It's called puberty.
That part. And about what you're supposed to teach your children. Okay, listen to this. And she's talking to the young lady from Destiny's Child.
Oh, Pete got it together.
Oh,
One more friend. But question, but isn't there a part of you that wants to be a trusted friend too, or do you just put yourself in the parent box?
No.
Okay. No, that's a no.
What I say.
During this gentle parenting there, Mrs. Obama.
But Kelly, this is the thing. It's like once you decide you want your child to be your friend, now you're worried about them liking you.
That's right.
And there's so much of parenting that has nothing to do with them liking you. So much of what you're going to have to teach them is counter to what they want.
That's right.
You know, with a friend, you want them happy all the time.
Yes.
Your kids have to learn how to live in their unhappiness. They have to learn how to live with unfairness, and they have to learn it in their house. Their first bout of unfairness can't be at school, you know, or when they're 30.
I agree.
I
agree, 150%.
But you take a different approach.
No, in the sense of, go ahead. What's the approach you think I take?
Very judgmental as a parent.
Whoa.
Now, but here's the thing, not to them. That's why I think Kelly is speaking, I believe, from being a single parent. Is she?
No, she's married.
Is she married?
Yes.
Okay, but who's running? Because I got Michelle Obama's thing from that it's a man, woman, this is how we do and this is what we do. You have to do this. Because it's a conversation that has to happen between both parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning who's going to play what.
But I think if you're single, it's more important not to be their friend. Because when you've got two parents, it's like when I work with kids, they have things called splitting the staff. So it depends which parent that may agree with the kid more that kid will go to. And then what happens is it puts you against the mom or the mom against you. So to me, if you're a single parent, you really shouldn't be a friend of your kid, because that's where you lose them, because you're the only one home, and when you're at work, there's nobody there with them.
Right.
Well, I mean, I go ahead.
No, go.
No, I think the fact of it's a dialogue between the adults, whether it's a parent, a grandparent, how you're going to deal with this kid and what you're going to let this kid get away with and not get away with. Just like you decide, like we did a tough parent thing in our home when Lou was tripping in 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
They took the furniture out.
We stripped his room. And she's like, you tripping? I was like, no, because if he's going to go down that road, he's going to end up in jail.
Right.
So in jail, you only get this is what you get. So everything's gone. And he still remembers it to this day.
He's traumatized by
But
that.
that's different.
Traumatized.
But that's different, Lou, than being a friend and you disciplining someone. Because it's like what women say a lot of times when they got a son. Oh, that's my man. That's not your man. I'm just saying.
No, she's talking about when you don't be a friend and when you're disciplining a kid.
Yeah, but you're talking about your wife, what you guys did, right?
Yeah, that's discipline.
Okay, but think about it. Where was the friendship coming in for moving the furniture? That's different than a comment of being someone's friend.
No, the friendship is coming and say, listen, I'm sitting you down. This is what's going on. I'm
Okay.
going to communicate to you what's going on.
Okay, that's the conversation.
Why are you taking this on my room? Hey, because you did A, B, C, D.
Okay.
And I told you. And this is the repercussions of what you're getting.
Parents.
Bang.
Yeah, you're right.
But see, I established that from day one. And you didn't like a lot of my parenting skills, which was cool, because I established it from day one. I'm not your friend. First and foremost, I ain't your friend.
Y'all were listening. The only thing I ever said to you about your son was the one time he was listening to hard gangster rap. And I'm like, why is 8-year-old listening to hard gangster rap?
Because I'm preparing him for the streets.
The same guy that you didn't want in the streets, that you made sure. But see, that's interesting.
You still got to teach him.
You still made sure he did his homework.
But hold up. But you saying that, though.
Uh-huh.
But that didn't have a bad effect on your kids.
What, as far as him being in the streets?
No, because your kids listen to gangster rap, too.
Afterwards, yes, and that was part of the tease in our house. It was like, a lot of people like, you should no. We listen to the Disney. We listen to classical music. That's what we listen to. You can catch up with the gangster stuff.
But when I gave them the option, when you used to ask me, yo, can you, I'm doing this, I'm busy, Alicia busy.
Of course.
Like, hey,
The
man,
kids
y'all
wanted to
hit
listen.
Disney?
Yeah, and they would
They're
come
like,
home
nah.
saying, Uncle Jeff played that cursing stuff, Dad. And I was like, yeah.
That
That's
cursing stuff.
That's what he said.
And we liked it.
Yeah.
No, they know it was Peyton. Them still laugh about it. I'm like, that's okay because everybody had that side.
And you
when
see
we were
how
growing
they
up, we
are.
had an uncle that
Right.
was da 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 da. You had da da da.
But I think it's good if it's a balance. So if Jeff lets his kid listen to gangster music, but then you also teach him about the street and say, look, this ain't the way to go. then that's a different. I don't know how gangster music teaches you about the street, but in terms of giving them a balance, I think everybody should have that. I think it's like I tell my god kids, I'm not putting no money on your books. I told them already. I'm not. If they 5 and 8 and they start, I said I'm not. I know they're young, but I tell them if you get in trouble, because I'm showing you everything possibly right now, and I take them out. If you get in trouble, I'm not putting no money on your books. So I think there has to be a balance.
Do you agree with the philosophy that a parent plays a pivotal role in their life up until the age of 8 and 10?
No,
they pay.
I think.
Wait. Hold up. Let me finish my point.
Oh, okay. It sounds
It sound like you hit it.
Yeah,
Period.
Yeah.
No,
Go ahead.
it's like they play a pivotal point because up until that age, you instill morals, values, and principles into them. Now, but after 10, 11, they heavily influenced by their friends and their peers. So they have to go and rely on what you taught them.
I think it's different.
Because
what you're continuing to teach them.
Yeah. And I think also,
at
Jeff.
some point, you got to, when does the teaching stop?
Never.
Okay, here's
have you stopped learning yet? Thank you.
Basically,
you just answered my question.
No, what can I mean,
stop. Nobody ever stops learning.
Then you gonna stop.
Nobody ever stops learning, Jeff, until you're dead.
Jeff,
and even then, you might learn something.
Jeff, I just learned something here the other day. Remember?
What was that?
Keep my mouth shut when I'm supposed to.
Oh, well, see.
No, but let me answer your thing. I believe. See, here's the issue when it comes to raising kids. I believe when they're young and they're up to 10, 11, the problem is. You give them discipline, but everything is cute to them, to most of the parents. You know what I mean? Oh, do you know he's doing this or he's doing that? Oh, he's cute. It's cute. There's really no hard lines sometimes. When they get 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that's when you need to be in their life, to me, more, because that means they are going out to the world. So if you come home, and I don't have kids, but I'm quite sure you guys might have done it, at some time you might have been like, let me go in his room and see, let me just check his room out. You know what I mean? I mean, not that.
Time, yeah.
So that means that you're probably not checking your kid's your room or daughter's room from 2 to 10, 11 to 12. You know what they're doing. You always know where they're at. It's after the age that you're talking about. So I believe you need to be more in their life after the age of 12 because of the influence of the streets and TV and everything else.
Well, they spend more times with their friends and their peers.
Exactly.
Than they do with you. So they heavily influence, especially today.
But that answers your question, Jeff. That's why you need to be there.
But with social media, though.
You can't do nothing, but you can't really do nothing about social media, really. I mean, you can try to block the phone as much as you can, but when these kids are in school, every kid's phone isn't going to be blocked or protected.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying what your question was to me and Lou was, do you think, or in TDP was, do you think that after a certain age, then you don't continue to learn? And I believe you have to be in their life more after the age of 10, 12, and 13.
But here's a starting point. Like the 3rd grade is where it all go down. 2nd grade, you still taking naps and all that. And now 3rd grade, girls like you, girls don't like you. You got to deal with this dilemma, especially being boys. Because the girls are always advanced. Just always advanced. They're bigger than you. If you're in the 3rd grade, you got 6th graders chasing you around the goddamn yard. So you got to deal with those things on your own. When you go home, it's clean your room, take out the trash.
Right.
But I'm having nightmare because I got to go to school and face Big Shirley right now.
Because I didn't put it in the right hole yesterday.
I gave her my milk and my orange juice, and I didn't get nothing in return. You dealing with these type of battles.
I think that's a great point. But I do believe before 3rd grade, it's the language. Because a kid will repeat everything they hear. So I think from childbirth to the 3rd grade, you at least have to be speaking to your child in a manner that you know that if he meets another adult or he's out there, he's not speaking like we see a lot on Instagram or something like that. And then I agree with you, TDP, when you get to that 3rd grade or 4th grade, when you're noticing or realizing each other, women or girls, little girls, or even your partners, you know what I mean?
When was you gangster? 3rd grade?
3rd grade.
Right.
3rd grade.
So
that's when it was, you got to hop the fence to go to the school, get candy. Are you soft? You don't, you know what I mean? You just trying to be in. You just trying to be in.
The difference between me, I went to school, elementary school, in a white neighborhood. Cassidy Elementary School, right? So we used to get chased by the white boys to school and from school. Right. So everybody that came up the Ave, we really didn't have a lot of beef with each other because it was like, yo, Once you got to the church, you got to make a decision. How we getting to school?
Right.
So I mean, yeah, you had fights, but it was a lot of. It wasn't like I think LA's different. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say where you got it was more black. Where us we went to school in a white neighborhood. And Lou, you know about that, right?
You had
No, I lived in a black neighborhood.
but you had like say you got
I lived in the black neighborhood too. I said going to school in a white neighborhood.
you got the girls and guys growing up in the elementaries, like you say, going to school or leaving school.
Right.
Now you got the older kids letting their dogs loose on you.
Wow.
So you got to roughen the dog, jump on the car. You got to, it's all this survival.
Then I got to fight these vice lords. I got to fight these Blackstone Rangers.
I'm thinking that your parents should have moved.
You have no choice.
Okay.
Couldn't know.
You didn't want to move. You enjoyed the Vice Lords. Okay, so
Hey, correction.
what?
I ain't no Vicky Lou.
What is that?
It's Vice Lord.
Okay, well, it's okay, and
I'm
that's what I try to
GB.
tell kids. It's okay not to know all that ignorant stuff.
It's
It's
not
okay.
ignorant. It's
It's
a way
okay.
of life.
Why you put
No.
the ignorant tag on
Yeah.
it? Just stuff. It's stuff. You got to know. If I
Because you
walk
got
down
out
this
of-
street,
I believe
They
death,
ain't rocking
I believe
with us.
death can be ignorant, unnecessary,
And life
uncalled
can
for.
be?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that that's where I'm labeling the ignorant
this
part
is-
of it.
Hold up.
but it's
The
it's the call of the
aftermath and the
wild.
pain
Isn't
and
this
everything
in a
that's
man's
called.
world?
Yeah, so what?
So why are you
Uncross
here?
your hands. Uncross your arms.
Uncross my arm.
Yeah.
I got my
You're being
arms crossed.
defensive. That's
No,
a
I'm not.
defensive
You got my-
posture.
No, this is a listening posture because I'm letting everyone talk. This is a listening posture, and that's what I'm doing.
But you're
It's a
defensive.
listen. No, I'm not.
You
Defensive.
are.
It's almost
Yeah,
Christmas,
sensitive.
so
A little bit,
Can't
but I
wait
don't
to
want
tell
to.
Cole
But I don't
Free
want to
on
say
you.
anything.
you tell Cole.
Little
We're
defensive.
working on this nerve
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
I'm gonna get that call. They're like, man, this motherfucker.
Lou, it's
bullshit.
it's
I'm
okay,
so glad
Lou.
we ain't gonna be there next week.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta get rid of them motherfuckers.
But to your point when you say should move, but then you got those families that got 10, 11, 12, 13 kids in their family.
Yeah, they ain't worried about
And
that.
then you single, so
Okay,
you can't
No,
go at this
no,
person.
I'm okay. Here's the thing. No, and this is what's interesting about my clips, because
I heard they horrible.
it's okay. It doesn't matter if they.
I don't know who told us. Reporters said they was
Yeah, and I told them they all wasn't set,
But
but I want.
Jeff, you got any? I'm like, man, I got
shit he said.
God damn. And when did you start taking over what I was asked to do?
Yeah,
What?
why are you doing it?
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
maybe-
B.
Oh, he labeled them
B.
alphabetical.
So
B.
maybe it's because we almost got canceled because of the mother video. So
B.
it's loose saying.
We went hard
Now,
in the paint.
here's
hard in the
now.
paint.
This is what I'm saying about how I believe it evolves into. This is the ignorant part.
I've seen this one
Okay.
too. I know which one.
Okay, but
I know
You
which
got
one
one job.
so
Hip slay.
but
You
back
got
to
the tight end in the building.
bring it back around to the point
Jackson
of,
State.
of the kids and being parenting and all that. I think first thing is during these years, the formative years, when the most important thing for parents is to be present,
Right.
so you can know what's going on in your house.
Gotta
and
work.
I also agree with the fact that it's not their room. It's my house. I'm going in everybody's room.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm going in everybody's room. Yet no locks on the doors. If you
ain't coming
slam
in
the
my
door,
room.
the door is off the hinges. Our daughter slammed the door once. It was off the hinges.
I got a question for you and Jeff, since y'all the parent. If you have a situation where your child, you did what you did, or maybe you disciplined your kid, and they call the cops, and you get arrested, what is your
Recourse.
yes? Because
that happened?
I'm bringing the kind of even though it was a little more violent, but Amari Stoudemire, his situation. On the date, I'm setting it up. On the day he graduated from Miami University with his master's degree, moving along, been doing television and everything. He had a situation with his daughter. The daughter was getting smart with the grandmother and was mouthing off, and I guess he hit her. They said he hit her with slapped her first, then hit her with closed fist. That's all I'm saying. I'm only saying what I read. And of course, he got arrested, and now the situation. So I wonder, because a lot of times, even in the business I'm in, kids don't care about reporting you and trying to get you fired, even if they're wrong.
Right,
So I want to know from you guys, because you guys are parents, what is your recourse? Like TDP said, what is your response if the cop, if you're a child ever calls the police on you and you were justified for what you did, and it was considered discipline in your house, but it's something else.
Mine's is,
Let the gangster go first.
Yeah.
I'm calling my nigga, bailing me out, and I'm fucking you up again. I'm going back. Because you want me in the system, so I might as well get in the system.
Okay.
Because you put me in the system now, so now I'm really going to be in the system now.
So the discipline don't stop.
Yeah, so it don't stop. So I'm bailing you out, and I'm going to fuck you up again.
Interesting.
Okay, softy.
That's ignorant?
No, I didn't say
Yes, it is. Because the bottom line is, first of all, it's his daughter. So I don't know what threat he thought he had from his daughter that he needed to put hands on her. I don't care what she says, what she does.
She disrespected Granny.
No, but I'm talking about you, Lou. I didn't talk about him. I'm
No,
talking about
I'm
your
just
situation.
well, no, I'm just saying that's the situation. I would not put my hands on my daughter.
What about your son?
My son? If I wouldn't put my hands on unless I had to defend myself.
But the question was, if you have to do so you would if you had to do it, and he calls the cops, and you go to jail. But
that's the point. I'm not going to hit someone to where I can go to jail.
Lou, you do know the law. I mean, you don't have to worry about it now, but the laws is this: if you hit a child today, you're going to jail.
That's my point. I'm not even before that law. I'm not hitting a child.
So you never spanked none of your kids?
No, I mean I've spanked them if they did something.
Lou.
I don't understand. I didn't hit them across the face. I didn't punch them.
I think a lot of
we
cops
did time out.
Who asked you?
that show up to situations like that, most of them commend the parents and they don't really do anything about it. It's because law enforcement thinks, well, some, I won't say all, that some of these kids are out of control because they're not being disciplined at home. So I think some cops or even social workers would be like, well.
But the laws say, especially, and that's a good point, because it happened at my job. Me and the kid got into it. The kid, I was trying to get him to go to school. He got in my face, F you. I said, look, man, you better just step back. And next thing I know, the kid tackled me. And I was like, oh, snaps. And my instincts went off. I got on my feet. Okay. I bang to the ribs. This is on God. I banged him, and then I grabbed him by the shirt and kneed him in the chest and put him around the neck hole. And then I told my assistant my partner to call the cops. So they called the cops. They came over there, and then they asked. They said, what happened? And the kid did admit that he put his hands on me first. Here's what saved me. He asked, how old was the kid?
4.
No, he was
Slow motherfucker.
He was 16, 17.
Okay.
Mentally
That's
challenged.
that's the only reason I didn't go to jail.
Hug you.
Because what I'm saying is, what Porter said, if the cops come and you're both over 18, somebody's going to jail. One of you are going to jail. So that's why I was asking the question. In his case, his daughter was 17, but and again, I don't believe you should smack anybody, draw blood, and nothing like that. But discipline is discipline if you have to.
Why?
But I just don't believe that you should
say discipline is discipline. What does that mean?
Now you just heard me say, I don't believe anybody should be slapped or draw blood, but you still should discipline. Like you slapped you hit your kid or you spanked your kid, but your child today still can call the police and you can go to jail.
Right, but
that's the laws now. You're not supposed to be able to yell at your child. You're not supposed to put your hands on your kid.
Only
that's
the
why I'm
police
asking.
can do
No,
that.
That's why I'm asking the question.
No, I think it's different as per your child.
It's not.
No, you can yell. You can yell. You working at a place where you have children.
If your child calls, if your child calls, and
Let him
they feel
retort.
threatened, you're
Let
right.
him
I apologize.
retort.
You're right. Thank you, TDP.
If my child, first of all, you got to have evidence that there's got to be a scar. There has to be a mark. Yes. If you in your house, and I'm not talking about Code 3. This question has been discussed. As a cop come to your crib, and your child calls and say my father hit me, or your wife say my husband hit me, they're gonna come. They're gonna say, all right, what happened? You tell them what happened. He hit me. Where did he hit you? He hit me on my arm. There's no mark on his arm, man. Okay. Well, did anybody witness it? No. All right. You guys need to cool down. Because there's I can't do
Physical
anything
evidence,
here.
yeah.
There's no physical evidence. So one of you needs to leave.
Hit me first.
So if they do call, go ahead, Jeff.
My thing is, first of all, how y'all gonna call when you ain't got no phone to get? I'm taking all the phones. So
First of all, all right, I'm just gonna leave it at this. I don't think that situation that you brought up. The girl was 17, right?
Yeah, 17 or 18.
Okay.
Whatever his daughter.
She's
14,
she's an adult. She's not a child. He should not be putting his hands on anyone unless you're defending yourself.
Man.
Bottom line. Now, it's
I think
reference
that's
to you.
just,
When you say the guy tackled you, if that was your son who tackled you, you're not bam, 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 and boom. You're not trying to destroy him.
Well, I didn't try to destroy him, but I mean, I had to defend myself.
Right, but you ain't gonna keep. I mean,
But if
at
my
one
son,
point
if I would
your
have a
love-
son, yeah. But I think if your son attacks you, I mean, and we've seen this is not something that hasn't happened. When the kids have attacked their parents, you have to do what you have to do to get them off you. You're not going to just say, "Oh, you off me just love." No, because this kid is trying to hurt you.
and what reason?
I don't know. Whatever reason it is.
That's why I
He
think.
make his peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
But it doesn't mean a reason. Think about the kid who shot his parents, killed his parents because they took the video game.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be a
10-year-old.
big.
Where was the gun?
Lou, you go.
No, I meant where was? I
No,
mean, that's
I'm-
part
It
of
was in the
thing.
house.
It was yeah.
Where was
He
the
got
gun?
access to the gun.
He
to
had
his mother's
access to the gun.
To his mom's
That
gun. He
kid
got
was
it.
10, and the other kid, a number of years ago, remember the mom took the game and he shot, and he was a teenager. So my point being, it doesn't matter what the situation
It
is.
does. How can you say it doesn't matter what the
Because
situation is?
the kid can attack you for any reason that they're mad at for. So what are you saying?
It's given the situation. If you're in a situation, it's
Okay.
the situation.
But you just said it depends.
Yeah, it depends on the situation. What happens? What happened prior to the situation? How do you got to the person striking you? How that anger kept building up?
But what if it's not that, Lou?
Yeah.
What if you just have a child that's a pyromaniac who
And he
likes
just
to play
attacks you.
with fire?
So you just found that out?
Yeah, when the
But
house
that's part
burned
of being.
down,
But
I
that's
just
part of
found
what I'm
out.
saying about being present. If you're present from the time your child is born and paying attention,
Lou, there's no way. I'm sorry.
yeah, you're gonna recognize signs.
You don't know. Look, like you just said. Okay, I'm gonna go with your part first.
You don't know. Okay.
No,
Your kid is born.
Okay, your kid is
You're
born.
taking care of your kid. You're spending time with your kid.
Yes.
You get your kid evaluated. You make sure everything's working in his brain. That's what you do medically.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
have to make sure medically that your kid is right.
Okay, go ahead.
At what age?
Firing on all
All from the
cylinders.
time he was born.
Okay,
That's why you have appointments to doctors.
okay, go ahead.
Is he
thought it was just a
developing?
physical.
Is his speech developing? Is his motor skills developing?
So you're saying if you do all of these things at no time, the child is going to go
I
off.
did not say not. No
Well,
time.
no, but what you said is like what TDP said. Well, you should know because you're watching your child, but you're not there in the kid's life every single moment of the day. So you don't. Your child could be the best kid coming in and not know that your little girl strips on Friday night somewhere.
No, that's ridiculous.
But if you just stick to the,
That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
If
She
you-
going-
if
I'm
you-
just using it as an analogy. The kid can
Right.
do something else. Though.
if
I
you
don't
just stick
understand
to
why.
the moniker that every child's going to try you,
yes.
that's just what's going to happen.
No, every child is going to be a child.
Right.
Every child, because their brains aren't fully developed.
So it does. So
They're
it
gonna be
doesn't
a
matter
child.
then. So in the situation, like you just said, it doesn't matter the situation. If the child attacks you, again, the question is, do you defend yourself? You have to. And then
That's
you're
what I'm saying,
saying
your child attacking you out of the blue. There was no other signs.
no. Okay.
There were no other signs.
No, I never
Okay,
said
let's
that.
go back.
I never
No,
said
I'm
that.
asking. I'm asking.
But
Are
saying-
there other
I never
signs?
said. I never said.
But you never know what the child is harboring.
Exactly. So anything, the slightest thing, don't go in the refrigerator. You know, I'm tired of you. And then next thing you know, you
Can I go
how
to
many
this
times?
party? No, they harboring that.
Okay, what's the next thing?
Can I watch this program? No, they harboring.
Why
that.
can't I watch this program? Is there dialogue after that? Or are you just saying, no, you can't do
But
that?
after the dialogue, what's the difference, Lou? If they
There is
attack
because
you,
I'm the
dialogue
parent,
helps your
that's the
brain
child.
develop. Your child, if you have dialogue with your child, they will develop. Just like dialogue here with everybody in this world, basically, majority of, I'd say 90% of people, if you have dialogue with them,
So every time you deny something, you explain why?
every
If
time,
they came in, I want to use the car. No.
why can't I?
I said no.
Okay. Then have you let them use the car before?
No.
Well, that
but the question is, after the
never-
dialogue, if they see you're talking about the dialogue, Lou. I'm saying we're talking about physical. I don't want to say violence, but physical.
Repercussions.
Right. And you didn't answer that question. You're
No,
just saying
say-
what happened.
you saying that the kid's gonna hit me because I say no to him?
Yeah,
know.
Then
you know,
you're right. Then,
No,
and
he's
I
asking
don't
you-
think that's
he's
every
asking
child.
you, if you went to jail, what are you gonna do when you got out?
that and or if your
I'm
child
not going
called.
to jail.
You
Okay.
can't say that.
Well, in the sense of I'm not going to create that kind of stuff in my
Next time
home.
you tell me to bring that thing and we can put over, I'm putting it under your seat.
No, it's in your trunk, in your thing. You told me that.
Wow.
Wow. Gunner.
It's on the right side underneath the wheelbarrow, and all you got to do is turn the button 3 times to the right. It unlocks.
Hey, when
unlocks.
is the code? Hey, when
and his ammo is 3335.
Hey, where did Gunner move to L.A.?
Wow, you really? Wow.
I thought he was in Atlanta this morning.
Hey, I'm Louis Diggs.
TDP.
I'm not saying my name.
That's the
Jeff
thing,
Harden.
guy. Okay, thank you. I got you. I'm ready. Thank you. B, I thought this is...
Like that would happen on a Sunday afternoon.
Well, when you dealing with different hoods, what do you expect? Because it's the weekend. And I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm from Santana Block Crip, so it's gonna do what it do.
Well, I hope your adopted son is okay. If you're able to get a hold
but
of
I
him.
heard that he passed.
Hopefully that's not true, but it is. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Damn.
Her kids look healthy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Safe. At least that one
Mama is
does.
Santana Crib, nigga. What?
But was it he
with
said a
that?
stepson or something? Did he
wrong
say
with that?
stepson?
What you looking at me like that for?
Did he say stepson died? She said
Sunday afternoon.
Well, when you dealing with different hoods, what do you expect? Because it's the weekend, and I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm from Santana Block Crip, so it's gonna do what it do.
Yeah, put that on your channel.
Don't do that sign.
but the person died, right? Was it his son?
What?
Her son, I mean?
Don't do that sign.
No,
I
that
don't
had-
think she would have reacted
spicy.
if that was her son.
But he
like
made
that.
he made a comment and she said,
I'm thug,
I'm sorry to
remember?
hear
I'm
that.
thug, though.
That's what I'm asking you.
Now you want me to go
It
court?
was a hood day
No,
at the
I don't want
park.
you to go to court,
and
but I don't want
some
you sitting up
I
in
remember
front of
that.
gang
some
signs.
guys that they wasn't feeling was there, and then it got into
But
it.
I'm being me when I do that.
They
Thing.
got,
What?
They
No,
got
you're not.
murked.
You're not being you.
I remember that happened.
I'm being me.
TDP.
You're not being you. You do not go at work. You do not go on the stage, manager, doing all that.
How you know?
Because you don't.
Have you ever? Hey, lower
Because
your
you don't. Because
lower
I've been
your
at
voice.
CBS.
Hey, watch your tone.
I've watched you
How
work.
you know?
Because I've watched you work.
How you know I don't
and
throw
when
'em
you're
up?
around those white guys,
GD.
you don't do none of that.
You don't
Like,
know
yes,
that?
sir. Yeah, I got it. I'll get it,
No,
Billy.
No,
I
stop,
see-
stop.
Billy?
Right there. Yeah, exactly. You cut
I
that
knew that was
shit
gonna
out.
bother him. I knew that was gonna bother him. Right. Jack, I want you to count.
Already?
Hey.
For the holiday season.
I need video number. It's all about those bangs.
Little bitty legs up. Monkey all out. Hit the verse, P.
Hey, I'm tired of this.
New
I
album
want
available on
What?
not new album, but
It's new to you.
exactly. Available on Apple iTunes.
Master P said it ain't hitting.
Yeah, let's bring up the what are these two lovebirds
Yeah,
talking about?
they making it up.
I like the way you challenge me.
You really turning me on right now.
You can parent me any day.
You can parent me any day. Yes. POTUS is probably not sensitive like Louis Dix.
What was he saying?
I said POTUS is probably not sensitive like Louis is.
Let's get this straight. I'm not the sensitive one.
He
I
has
gotta-
been, you've
I
been
gotta
coming
go-
sensitive. You've been coming a lot more sensitive over the last couple of weeks.
Cross
just
your
say something?
arms.
Yeah,
Cross your arms.
thank you, TDP.
Can I just say something?
Getting loose.
No, I think Dannon's the most sensitive here.
No, I'll take that.
Wow.
No.
You were supposed to say who asked you.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that, but then I would be sensitive.
Right.
But
Stick to your character.
yeah. No, I would go with that, POTUS. But and reading some of the comments, Louis has been gaining a little bit of traction on me, and I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
You've been a little
That's
sensitive.
why I don't
lately.
read the comments.
You've been kind
You
of
read them
They're
because you're
hilarious.
desperate and lonely. All right, what were you going to
Wow.
say?
Damn.
Wow.
Because I can tell because you
Desperate
shaped up
and
your
lonely.
beard. You never do that.
Jeff, you actually never do that, but you look good.
But Louis, you got a Hitler mustache.
Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put an eyeliner.
You would not be invited to any Hanukkah party.
Highlight
I'll tell you
headline.
that.
The Holocaust.
My girl Gloria is having a little rough patch. She don't get many.
The only black member of the Third Reich.
The only one they didn't. Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Only one that didn't have no matches that day.
Oh man.
We're trying to get sponsorship. That just killed it. You're done. Dannon
done.
just slide right over.
Done.
It. All right. It's now
Ladies and
Chris
gentlemen, the views
Take your
that
gang signs and get out of here.
the views that you hear have nothing to do with Dannon Green.
or Louis did. We trying to work
I'm
in
gonna let
this
you know
industry.
that one now.
That's the one.
What?
So
Because you just made that.
Louis made a mistake shaving today. That's
Yeah,
all.
there you go.
He
All
cut
right,
off too
clean it
much
up.
on the side.
Go ahead. Are we
His
still
lights
ready?
got cut off.
I told him I was coming.
The pilot went out.
Code 3 took all of the furniture out the house. You're gonna learn this lesson.
You're gonna learn today.
All right. We're getting a little too much on me. All right, come on.
Wow.
Okay, so speaking of father-son relationships, you guys were talking about earlier. So we heard that Master P and Romeo were going at it on social media. Did any of you guys see that?
I did.
Yeah, I saw it.
So go ahead.
Well, it dealt with. You remember, unfortunately, Master P's daughter or stepdaughter, she overdosed.
Yeah.
So Master P was on social media talking about
Twitch.
Right,
Twitch is suicide.
Exactly. Yeah. And when he was talking about his suicide, then Romeo went on and put up a post like, you ain't who people think you are, and it kind of went in on P.
Yeah, so he was upset because Master P commented on Twitch's death, but he didn't comment on his own daughter's death due to some he won't admit she had mental illness or mental issues. And so he Romeo just kind of went on this rant. He wrote it in a poem actually about how he's never seen any of the money he's made over his career. He just kind of put like all the family business out in the street.
And then P came back with a rebuttal and said, look, first of all, he apologized whatever he felt Romeo was going through, which I thought was cool. But then he said, if
I have a video of that.
Okay,
I heard him saying that. I thought go ahead.
No, I thought he said that we should be talking about this behind closed doors.
I thought he said you should talk to Little Bow Wow. He's got the residuals.
Yeah, and Bow Wow also has been on social media talking mess about Jermaine Dupri. So there's been
the brat didn't like that.
Yeah, the brat went in on Chad.
On Little Bow Wow.
Yeah,
he don't want to mess with.
I got a question. I got a question. Are you gonna show us some right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question after this for everybody.
All right. So after that back and forth and Romeo saying what he said, Master P made this video in an effort to extend an olive branch.
Today a sad day because I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, why you call? I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo. Like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man, and if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing, why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people. But you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertained this on social media, I thought it was about the DJ Twitch post I put up. And I thought it was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving. Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter. And for any parent that's going through this, because I know debt, it brings people closer together, or it tear them apart. But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world, not to get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look, you've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from nothing. You go help people. I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can, but I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back. But I had to get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace. Because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together. But you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we're going to get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God going to do what he got to do. You know, I'm not going to come on here no more. So bloggers and everything else is cool. Whatever you want to deal with Romeo. Whatever y'all think he's saying is true or whatever, that's cool too. I can live with it. I'm at peace now. I had to speak my peace.
You can tell he's hurting. Still, their whole family is hurting.
Yeah, I think Dannon wrote that.
I think he needs to probably get some counseling.
No, I have to disagree with you that. I think that P is being as honest as you. I mean, when he said that one part about,
no, I didn't. I'm not questioning his honesty.
No. I know. I'm saying that, but I'm saying I think what he's saying when he said the part about like, look, I put you in these positions, which most parents try to do, is put them in a position. He has been winning. Whatever decision he makes after that, that's on him. But here's the question I have on this line: how do you guys feel? Like, I don't do it about airing not only the family stuff, but in terms of like if me and TDP had beef and then we put it on social media. Like, I don't understand why the industry, that is such the big thing now. You know, it's just like with me and Guy. You know, I never put it out there. That conversation we had, the monkey's out the bag or the worm's out the can now because that's what he wanted. But I never put it out there. So I have a question with you guys on that because when you look at this, obviously, like Porter said, he's hurt. You can hear it in his voice because it's like, man, I don't put you down. And then, of course, people take that and look at it, let me think if P ever screwed me over. You know what I mean? Like, it starts bringing up those type of thoughts. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about stuff being aired out, especially in the industry? If I have beef with Lou or it's one of you guys, if I really have beef, I'm going to call you up directly.
All right.
I'm just asking that question.
You asked it 3 times.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure that you heard it.
Huh? About to create beef.
Who?
Right here.
No beef. See, that's the thing.
See, you.
What?
You just messed up the whole thing.
Your timing was horrible.
There's a lot of sensitive people over here tonight,
timing is
POTUS, and it ain't me.
It's about
It's the
timing.
holidays. You feeling yourself.
Damn.
Your hair is done. You're looking cute.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
You are glowing.
You got the ink working.
That's true. That's true. I do feel special right now.
You gotta start shaving more though, P. I mean,
you got your bald spots blocked up. You know, colored them in, so you good.
I almost was gonna tell her to cut it all off. I was gonna come in here bald.
I don't know why we don't
have enough followers.
You have a nice head.
Okay.
I'll let Code 3 know that. All right.
P, you nasty.
I'm trying to figure out why Lewis is over here later than us. Now we know. No wonder Lewis be here late.
No, that already happened one time.
Oh.
What?
No, not
No.
Somebody thought. Remember, a girl thought that
that y'all was
because I walked away. Remember one time we walked away. Remember Kiwi? We walked away, and she started tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, at the softball game.
Yeah, it's softball game. Why you walking away with Pody? What y'all doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I was getting an edible.
And you need one, apparently.
Yeah.
So, TDP, Lou asked you. I mean, what do you think? With the situation and
to a man who never posts on it, social media.
Okay, with that,
it make no sense.
All right. Well, let me know. But how about airing? But this part though, how about airing out their differences in public like that? How about that?
No, I will say to P's defense, he took care of that family.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when him and his wife was together, and all the kids was in the expedition, bad as hell, hanging out the window and doing all that. He got to feed all them mouths.
Yeah.
And where he's standing right now, where they live out there, that ain't no joke.
Right.
So he's been taking care of them all the while. Like he said, if you ain't did your thing,
But what do you feel about people airing their differences out on, even though you're not on social media, but you have, like I said, we have some beef.
That's the way of the world today.
Yeah, but how do you feel about it though? That's what I'm saying. I know it's the way of the world, but
That's what it is. So
would you do it like that?
No, if he's pouring his heart out, and then like he said, he got his own circle of friends. Like, look what your daddy doing. And all. I'm gonna put him on blast. Yeah, go on and do. You know what I mean? It's that.
Would you do it?
No.
Okay.
No.
What about you? I'll go to you last.
No, I like how you just taking over the show. Somebody gave you a hint.
Right, and I'm still in my segment.
Right, somebody gave him what he did was somebody gave
Oh.
him a hint. He did homework. Somebody gave him and said, "Look, this is how you control the show. You ask the question."
No, I thought that was the. I'm sorry, I thought that was the segment. I apologize. I did say I had a question after the video. I thought that was this.
Okay,
excuse
but
me,
get to answer the questions. Like,
what
y'all
you
taking
mean?
forever just to.
He's
I didn't
asked
say
the
one
question
thing.
400 times. I'm with you. What do you have an answer for him? Please?
He already answered. It's your turn, Lewis.
You go ahead, Jeff.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I forgot what the question was.
Yeah, it was so long.
Would you air your differences out with someone else?
I never have. I've never had.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I think people generally overshare, period.
Yeah.
Whether it's you got beef with somebody, you're depressed, or you broke up, or you know, talking mess about something. So I think people generally nowadays overshare.
And I'm going to try to work it out in my stand-up. I'm not going to pick that person. I'm going to pick someone else and use that piece to work through it and say da-da-da-da. Like if you, the thing with comedy is that you take something, if you got an issue with somebody, you say, I'm going to put this on my uncle and talk about that my uncle did it and see where it is. So that's
so that whole...
I'm going to stick to you. I'm going to just say your name.
Fair enough.
2023. I'm going to just come out.
So that whole situation with Master P and Romeo was sparked by, of course, the unfortunate loss of Twitch last week, who committed suicide at a hotel in Encino, California. Damn it. Whoever that is, call back.
Wow.
Wow, you can't just answer the phone. It's all about you and your. Ain't that enough? She's going to interrupt our calls
with
so
her
she
phone.
can do her piece.
I'm in my segment.
Yeah, but exactly.
Yeah.
Her phone is ringing.
But did the Twitch dude, did he really kill himself?
Well, that's the whole thing.
Did he really?
I'm not even touching
In
it.
Alabama?
Yeah, well...
And I was out here.
No, it was here in Encino.
It's Encino.
I was just trying to start some controversy.
Exactly.
Okay, so
So was that a caller for the show?
they hung up.
No kidding.
Good.
I'm going to keep that to myself.
What?
I want sponsors.
Yeah. No, I mean, as long as it ain't.
No. It was there.
I mean, because the word is we're edgy, but not.
I'll tell you. Come here.
Offensive.
Tell him. No, it'll take him forever to tell me. Go ahead.
Why don't you use the mic and let him know?
Nah,
Text
I ain't
it
gonna
to him.
Text it to me. Text it to me.
Christ.
Go ahead. Go let her finish.
So anyway, the authorities say that they found a note in the hotel. So that's one of the things that led them to believe that it was a suicide.
Dear housekeeping, my brain will be in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't do it.
Oh, there goes another sponsor.
Oh,
Between
wow.
you
That's
two, man.
Dear housekeeping.
Between you two, him forever,
And I was gonna
me
say-
not having any.
But I was going to say when the phone rang, I was going to say that's Twitch calling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the views that you hear from this dude today had nothing to do with Dannon Green.
I'm with TDP.
Dear housekeeping. Happy holidays, but
My brain. Oh my God.
Instead of cookies and milk.
So you said they didn't leave a mint on his pillow. Okay. So
Well, did they have? Well, hold up. Well, I don't want to ask the
I
question.
won't be needing no more towels.
Did the note say? Oh my God! I don't know.
Dear housekeeping.
Oh, shit.
I want to dance forever. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Oh,
Irene's gone and I'm gone. All right. It's
I am not touching that. The sensitive one didn't say anything.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Last dance.
I'll just move on.
Last
from that,
dance.
'cause That's sad.
Dear housekeeping, just leave the food by the door.
Did the note say? I wanted to ask you.
I won't get it later.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I need my room service now. What do you mean 30 minutes? I ain't got 30 minutes. All right, go ahead.
Oh, my God.
I think I'm going to do a late checkout.
I don't. Hey,
Excuse me, housekeeping.
I didn't kill him.
I have nothing to say.
I wasn't there.
I just wanted to know: did the note have? Oh, she's on the phone again. So I guess.
Maybe that is sweet.
What's your question?
What is your opinion of the story?
She's so done of us. She's so done with us.
I was just wondering: did the note say anything? I mean, hold on. Maybe I should ask it. What did? That's messed up. See, y'all going too far.
Yeah, it was a blank piece of paper.
Oh my God.
There's a clue here somewhere.
Hey, that was a good lob though. Good alley-oop. Okay,
They
I'm just
didn't
saying.
reveal what was in the note.
Okay, that's
All right.
So that has not been revealed yet. Some people speculate it's financial problems, and everybody has their
We know the note ended.
speculation.
But he did have a wife and 2 children.
3.
Three. And they were beautiful. What a beautiful family.
Yeah.
What a beautiful family.
But what makes you do that?
Yeah, what do have,
The
have,
pistol.
have any of you guys ever been on the verge of suicide?
2 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Put it out there. Yeah.
See, there you go. Dang.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, God. You mean when the big hat guy came
Yeah,
in?
the big hat guy came.
He thinks he's a star, though. He needs to slow down. Because Speedy did say that Speedy was upset.
About what?
That he said that was rigged, the competition.
Oh, Speedy.
He called me.
He called.
He called me and I was on air. He's like, Lou, you on air? Did Guy Black say that? I was like, yeah, we all know he was better than you. Guy Tor. He's like, was he better? I was like, yeah, of course, man. We all knew he was better than you. We know Jamie made a phone call.
That was the year that Speedy won?
Yeah, I just kept saying, yeah, we agree with him.
Hilarious.
Oh, this probably Speedy too. We know it ain't the big hat guy. The big hat guy called me too. He all emotional. I was like,
Who's the big hit?
the big hat guy. Oh, that makes sense. The big hat guy. Guy Tory.
Lob.
Okay.
It's with UNLV.
Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah.
What up, man? It's Pooh Lee, man.
Please.
What up, Lee? How you doing?
Yo.
Hey, you talking about suicide? Hey, Lou, didn't you almost commit suicide when you got divorced?
Damn.
Poolie going to his notes.
Damn.
Came right. He didn't even say hi.
Okay, all right. Let me.
I have to get that in. But
Okay.
Here go my real question, though, man. My real.
No, let's go back to that one.
No,
It's
dig.
for it's for the real football fans, not you, Lou. Hey, the TDP and dude from Chicago.
It's
Yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff. Dude from Chicago.
What y'all feel about Deion going to Colorado, man? I think he ain't gonna be able to get away with that stuff he did in Jackson State at Colorado, man.
He will.
If he wins,
He's getting his own people.
Yeah.
He gonna be have that same energy.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about all the camera and all that.
No.
Remember his son? They already fired his son on the first day. So he can't follow him around like that, like he did at Jackson State.
Right.
They said what? Say that again.
I said they already fired his son. He can't walk around with the camera no more.
Who said that?
Oh, so that's what his son was doing. His son was the camera guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just showed Deion in the meeting with the coaches. No, they're still doing it.
No, they ain't, man. Look it up now. I know you think you know everything now.
Poolie.
Damn.
Sensitive
beef
ass.
Yeah.
In 2022.
Yeah.
Shit.
I apologize for maybe thinking that, you know. Yeah.
Hey, John Lennon. You know Dannon said he was a hooper. Is he really a hooper, man?
I never seen him play.
Who was this?
Yeah, he said he played college ball. Man, we need proof. We need proof.
Dannon?
I played. I would tell you where I played.
In the Muriels.
Oh, here you go.
No, I played NAIA ball.
Who? And you're okay.
NAIA,
Oh, I'm
which is
sorry.
the same division that Dennis Rodman came from.
You ain't Dennis Rodman?
I'm just letting you know where I played, District 15, so you can look it up. Since you have a lot of archives at the crib.
Yo, wow.
And
Shots fired.
hold on, let me finish.
All right,
Since
man,
you
yeah.
started
Okay,
it,
go.
you crackhead. Let me
ahead.
finish. And you can look up Murray Crest College in Davenport, Iowa. There you go.
Is it still around?
Okay.
No, the school's not there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Wow, yeah. So the records blew up. Yeah.
It's a Walmart.
It's a Walmart now, but yeah.
All right. Hey, Pole.
I love y'all, boy.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Pole. Hey, thank you
Pole.
so much. Much disrespect. Here we go.
Yeah. But now POTUS had a question, and I thought it was a good question. Wait a minute, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys, any of you guys, been on the verge? Have you really
Oh,
been
yeah.
that depressed, or where you wanted to end your life?
Honestly, I can say I have. There's been times.
What saved you?
He didn't have a gun
It
or
hurts.
equipment.
Exactly.
I'm going to kill myself without no pain. Fuck. Bullshit.
Gotta be easier way. Shit, nah. But I have though.
I've been in some serious pain,
Yeah,
and I just stared out the window for I don't know how long. And I did a lot of praying. I lost so much weight. I was down to like 165.
Yeah, there was a time you were skinny.
My weight was
But
like
have you
so
ever
bad.
Bring it up, Pete. Bring it up.
Have you ever thought about it though?
I never thought about killing myself, but I just kept questioning why.
Why are you here?
Why? And then I remember one time saying, "Dear God, I'm in pain. Could you just allow me? All I'm asking is to let me gain weight."
Mm-hmm. And that was it.
And then I said, "I'll go from there."
Okay.
And then God said, "There's a grocery store around the corner from you."
How about you?
I've had those thoughts though. I mean, a couple of times.
I never thought about doing it myself, but you want
me to do it?
Yeah. That'd be murder there.
I didn't mean it that way.
Murder there.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah. I thought about doing it myself.
No, but what I'm saying
We'll
is,
do it on the podcast.
When my uncle died, I was flying back, and and I don't even like to fly, but I was just like, man, I don't give a fuck what happens if I make it. I just didn't care. I mean, when my uncle passed, I would say when my mom died, I didn't understand death.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. So I didn't feel that pain because I was so young.
Mm-hmm.
But when my uncle died, that's when I felt like it doesn't matter if I'm here or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess you're still here, so I guess.
Yeah. Well, I just I had a new lease.
The way you looked at him, like, damn. Shit.
What? No, I was just trying to see. Now, no, let's not answer that question. That's not a good question. Go ahead. You done, boss? I love how she just adjusted herself. Like, no.
She looks nice today. Look at that. She got a scarf on.
I don't see it.
Okay, so the bishop, remember the bishop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The New York boy, the New York dude.
Yeah, that was robbed in front of his congregation.
Supposedly.
Well, he was robbed. He was arrested by the FBI on charges of fraud, extortion, and making false statements to the FBI.
As he should be.
Mm-hmm.
He's accused of defrauding one of his parishioners out of part of her retirement savings,
False prophet.
attempting to extort and defraud a businessman, and making false statements to the FBI. He was arrested Monday and is due in court today.
He gonna get that
So
bail
was
money
that a
for
fake robbery he set up? Because people were sitting there like they weren't tripping.
Yeah, the deacon was right there like, this is going bad.
It's like the way we designed this.
Plus, the reason I think it was just how he talked to the robbers. You know what I mean? Like, there was no, if you remember, it was like no sense of urgency. There was no fear. You know what I mean? Like, somebody come in here and rob us, I'm going to be like, if you saw it, and then he acted like he ran outside. Remember, he acted
somebody
like
coming in and rob us. She was in on it because it's a gate and a lock.
That's true.
Right.
That she has to open up. So,
But then do you have that video when then I suppose he ran out and chased him down the block or something? If you remember that,
I didn't.
I think it was a setup.
Seen the video of them in the church.
Right.
I didn't see him
When he
chasing
laid
them
down.
out of the church.
And they didn't even say lay down. He
Nope,
just laid down.
let me get your jewelry. Oh, here you
One
go.
more story, and
I
I'm done
focused
with
on
mine.
the deacon the whole time, sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, reading the Bible.
Yeah, like this ain't the way we scripted this.
Right.
Right.
I ain't in on this.
Jeff said we didn't script it this way.
I'm reading the chat, and Willy Wonka said he sent Lou.
Sweet.
He sent Lou a DM saying he was gonna kill himself, and Lou still has a response.
Wow. What kind of mentor are you?
Sweet be fucking you
Hysterical.
up.
Okay, one last story. A hippopotamus
Hippo.
swallowed a 2-year-old
Oh, come on.
Man, you really came up with that story?
and spit him out.
Like,
It must have been a white baby.
Dirty
No, it was
diaper.
a dark baby. It was an African baby from Uganda.
Oh,
too much
overcooked.
seasoning.
too much salt.
Overcooked.
Yeah, too much salt.
Oh, this baby's burnt. This sandwich is burnt.
Oh, wow.
This baby ain't got no future.
This ain't no vegan, baby.
So
Okay.
did the baby live?
Yeah, so the
Oh
baby
my
was
God.
playing, I guess, near where the hippopotamus hang out.
Was he?
And it's
By the watering hole.
Go over
by
there.
the water.
Was he playing with animal crackers?
Umbaba, go play in the water. Go.
So the hippo came out of the water and snatched him up, but someone nearby started throwing rocks and sticks and stuff at him, and he spit the little boy out.
Ooh, this
I ain't want
motherfucker
So that's all it
salty.
takes? A rock and some sticks to
Gonna
get
raise my blood pressure.
what's the trip is that his parents, they didn't go after him.
Oh, that sugar, that would be a diabetic shit.
Jeez. Oh, Jeff. Change his diaper. My God.
I can't digest this motherfucker.
Now that's what's crazy about that story. That's crazy because hippos are over each year like are known for like 50 to 100 deaths.
They're the number one killers.
Yeah, in Africa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number one
They want
killers.
that
More than alligators.
All right.
Think of the parents like, damn, we tried to get rid
wow.
of this motherfucker.
I was wondering if you could. No, you done? Thank you. What a great stories.
Oh, wow.
Really? That was so condescending.
No. Okay.
of
Before I go any
enthusiasm.
further, I want to show this. It's E. It's Bad Mama. Shout out to all the mothers. Oh no! Before you do that one,
Really?
no.
Really?
Yeah, I want to do I want to do that. Then G.
Can I show my video?
No, I want to do
E F G.
I want to do E and then go to
G.
G.
That's the alphabet. A B C D E F G.
That's all right.
Okay. Bad mama. Okay.
Now this is shout out to all of us who wouldn't be here without women like her.
Who
Speak on
POTUS?
yourself
No, not
first. We
POTUS.
gotta see
Oh.
the video.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm taking.
This is us. We hope that we feel this way that she feels at 90.
Oh yeah.
Give me my theme music.
Wow.
She ain't the prettiest girl, but she's struggling.
Oh God, Lou, she's 90.
She handsome.
Damn.
God, there is no one safe on this show.
She had a veneers in.
He's a Venetian. She had a nice wig though. It was nice.
It was cute.
It was
She
straight
was.
too.
She was cute for 90.
Cute.
Yeah, ain't nobody hitting it at 16. I mean,
Oh, some motherfucker ain't hitting it.
Yeah, somebody.
All
That's
right.
why she's still alive.
okay.
Playoffs?
Oh, no, before his
Playoffs?
We just talk about practice. We sitting here.
Black women.
So you had another one. My bad.
G. It's G.
And I normally don't agree with this guy. I mean, I like him. I think he's funny, and I think he's hilarious. I think he's smart.
Uh-huh.
And
That's me. You compliment me?
Yeah, you got a video.
This
He's come around.
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, thank you.
He's a bad boy. I give it to him. I mean, he's just. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right.
To black women, I've often been credited. Special shout out to black women. I've often been credited with, having these grand ideas.
He's from
People are like,
Canada.
"Oh, you're so smart and you're so," and then I'm like, who do you think teaches me? Unlike everybody else, black women cannot afford to around and find out. Black women in particular, they know what shit is. Genuine. I'll tell you now, do yourself a favor. You truly want to know what to do or how to do it, or maybe the best way or the most equitable way, talk to black women. They're a lot of the reasons.
Yeah. As he go home to his white wife, but it's all good.
Exactly.
No, I don't think he's married.
White girlfriend.
Well, he's messing with the white girl though.
Which white girl?
I forgot what her name is, but yeah.
Well, still, I don't care who
Sun
he did.
Dodger. That's her name.
I don't care who he did. The fact that I agree with him wholeheartedly about.
You agree with him?
I agree with him as far as black women. Okay. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You don't? When you look at your mom?
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
Why you putting that pressure on?
Exactly.
Look at your mom.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. When I saw that woman 90, I thought about your mom. How beautiful she is, how gracious she is.
But you just said the lady wasn't.
Well,
Wow. Yeah, what else you
mom's prettier
say?
than her.
Good callback, POTUS. Thank you for bringing back the truth. Now
POTUS got her notes.
Hey, don't bend your
See,
head
this
down
is
like that.
yeah. This is how you know Lou be faking the shits of Dom because he just tore that 90-year woman up. Then goes, Jeff. When I saw her, I thought of your mom.
I thought about the grace. I didn't think about your mom is better looking. Your mom's light skinned. She's a woman.
Wow, that's racist.
Your mom's fair complexion. Your mom. I mean, they neck and neck as far as looks.
So she's black though.
I mean, huh?
My mom ain't got no cane or nothing though.
Well, you wasn't there.
Is your mom 90?
She got one now.
Is your mom 90?
She's be 88.
She got one
okay.
now. Yeah. That dude she dating, we're gonna make him wear cocaine. Did he get to spend? Did you make him sleep in the other room?
No.
He slept in the room with your mom?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear him?
No.
You heard him.
I knocked on the door.
You knocked on the door? Said, cut all that noise out?
Exactly.
He's like, boy, go there.
Yeah, man.
Get off my mama.
TV. Oh my God.
Here, boy, go get a room at the hotel.
Yeah.
Take this gun with you.
Yeah, I found his gun under the bed. Protect yourself.
All right, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Dannon Green.
And it is now time for
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
When you just talk about practice, we sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in the fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass. You won't do shit with this guy. Come on, we look like the damn Bad News Bears.
You just gonna kill yourself before the playoffs?
Hey, shout out to Mark. He said he got that heat for us.
Heat?
Maybe that's what he calls it.
No, heat.
Right.
Is it done?
TD Sports ticker, Hut 1. Let's go back and recap. Jackson State, the last game of the season. This is going out to you, Pooley. My question to the panel is, leaving Jackson State in a better situation than they were, moving to Colorado, taking your boys with you, and other students jumping into the portal, will they be a top 10 team coming into the next college season?
Not his first year.
No.
Second year, they'll be top 10.
Yeah. I said second year top.
But they're going to win this year.
So you think you're going to have a winning record this year?
I predict.
They were 1 in what?
They were 1 in 11.
Right.
I predict 7-5, 8-4.
Wow.
Our best goes 6-6.
No, I don't think they're going to win 4 games because I think everybody's coming after them.
Yeah.
They're going to get everybody's best.
But they're getting everybody.
Yeah.
Pac-12.
They just got the boy from. They just got the number 1 player from England.
All right, let's look at the Pac-12. They're going to beat USC? No. They're going to
UCLA
beat UCLA.
leaving. They leaving.
They're leaving. That's right. They're going to the Big Ten.
No, both of them are. But
Both of them
they're
are
not
Big
leaving
Ten.
until another year or so.
Right.
Okay, so next year they beat UCLA. They beat USC. No. They beat.
But why you say
Arizona.
that? Why
Depends on who's coming.
Yeah, listen. Why do you say
Arizona,
that?
Well, I'm looking at the Pac-12.
No, I'm asking you. But why do you say they don't beat them?
Because
that's his prediction.
Yeah,
no, I know. But okay.
Because USC and UCLA just have
established. You're
better
saying
players. Yeah,
okay.
better players.
All right.
USC has the Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah,
he's tough
and better system.
He's tough.
Yeah, they just got better athletes. They're just bigger inside.
And then they got the kids have to adjust to Deion's style of coaching. All of them may not fit in. Everybody may not vibe, so it's going to take a process.
But he's bringing. I think what's going to help is he's bringing 10 of his guys. Mm-hmm. So that's offense and defense, and probably a couple special teams. Those guys are coming. Okay, then he's getting, which doesn't happen hardly, and you know this in sports. You hardly ever really almost get your own team. You usually got to get the residual from the other guy. But he's already telling dudes, if you want to roll.
Get the portal.
So he doesn't have that year to worry about of getting, or in some cases, 2 years to get his own players in. So
he's got to get them on the same page. I mean, it
Well,
just depends on the system.
Yeah,
If they want to go there.
But he got the quarterback and he got the receiver already together.
He couldn't win the championship against.
The defense. That he said that was the worst his defense had played all year. They gave up
And then the European dropped the ball.
The white boy came through again.
I mean, second year he's in the championship. He can't beat them. He can't mess with the MAC.
But like he said, he gotta get that offensive line. They got to get big, and the defensive line they got to get big because that's where you win it.
Yeah, in the trenches.
But that was at Jackson. He probably gonna have them boys in
That's
Colorado.
what I'm saying.
And
I
then
think
the
it's one
kids-
boy like 6'8".
That's the dude from Ohio. That's the young boy from Ohio. I think he's going. I think he's go 8. I think he goes 7-5 or 8-4. I just think that he has the advantage of people really wanting to come play for him.
So no double-digit wins in the first season.
I don't think that. But I think the
First
second
two.
year he's top 10. No, I think top 10 next year.
No way he's top 10 next year.
Okay.
I'll take a bet.
And the world, you got that clip? Okay, let's.
Lord, you got a clip?
Yes.
You just really think this is a segment?
This is the greatest goal in history. Look out, girl. While you twerking at home, I'm working on this field. Carol, here. Bicycle kick.
Oh, that was fat.
That's why I showed
Is that high school?
Yeah, I think it was. Or college.
girls.
It looked good.
Hilarious.
Girls. And that was the theme for the World Cup. You had Argentina winning against
France.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was great.
Messier got his first
World Cup.
championship.
And what did you take from that? You know what?
I take that they were great athletes because they didn't have a timeout.
Right, but what the thing is
They run.
that how all these countries back their soccer team.
Yeah.
They all emotional. I mean, from the all the games, all the rounds.
Yeah.
But here in America, it's like we don't give a fuck.
Well, because those other countries don't have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but we have the same energy here. We just do it with football. That's not fair to us. We're not a big soccer country. Every other country around the world deals with soccer.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
So we just don't push soccer.
You know,
our best athletes aren't on it. Their best athletes are playing soccer.
Right.
Yeah.
Our best athletes are basketball, baseball.
But it's still
it's a global game.
Yes.
It's a global
shout
game.
out to
Financially, it's bigger than
way bigger.
Who?
H-Dub. We got one of the number one soccer players.
Oh, okay.
She's only a sophomore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
she's going to go to the USA team?
Yes,
she's going to be
she's
there?
already at the USA, the kids version of it.
Okay.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's
okay.
But here's the funny thing about us. We tried, especially in LA, we tried to make soccer like the thing in America. Remember when we signed Beckham, gave him all that money?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we tried, but people.
Well, a lot of Americans, a lot of these kids playing soccer. At least they're out moving. That's what's good.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Hut one, Hut two. One more thing
Just
I wanted
asking,
to mention about your Philadelphia Eagles. Who
Watch your
won?
tone.
Beat the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah, that was normal, but go ahead.
Now, to the two Eagle fans here.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
Come on, man, stop it. I already got my ticket.
just asking.
I got my ticket.
Okay.
Got the hotel room reserved.
Now, with that being said, who would you like to see in the Super Bowl?
It don't matter who we see.
No, I'm saying who would you like to see? Who would you like to just give it to?
Take care of the Buffalo Bills because everybody think they is.
Yeah.
I would like to.
High on Buffalo.
I would like to see us beat either Buffalo or really Kansas City because I don't like Mahorn.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the Eagles, but I think we're going to have problems with one team.
Who?
The Niners.
No,
I just feel that the Niners got that defense.
Purdy, that boy's
and he's a
balling
baller.
now. But I think when you watch film, they letting him get all that now. They're gonna switch that up on him.
Yeah, he's brand new to the system,
Yeah,
but
they're
that
gonna switch it up.
playoffs, they're gonna lock in.
They coming at him. It's gonna be.
Oh,
fast.
boy's hurt though right now.
Jalen.
But y'all got,
they say they don't know day to day.
Y'all got to win 3 though.
What?
The Super Bowl.
No, we only got to win 2.
2, bro.
They get a bye.
So we're going to win the division.
So y'all get the bye.
Yeah, they are
y'all
top.
go for the championship.
Yeah, Chicago wouldn't know about that, but
that's okay though.
Yeah.
See,
85.
Hey,
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3. That was Tita Sports Ticker.
Hey, can I ask a question on sports TDP? You can. What do you think about how Kyrie is balling, and you know how like a lot of that noise is quiet, and all of a sudden some of those reporters are trying to be.
It was never about him on the field. It was stuff off the field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you trying to rattle him in that arena? Okay, go ahead. But
Right.
on this court, I'm Dr.
Right.
Drew.
This is what I do.
I'm Dr. Drew.
Right.
and he looked up with a black shoe company.
Yeah, okay.
About to come out with that shoe.
Forget my man's name. But Adidas was trying to get him. He's like, why would I go to Young? I just got rid of that.
I would go to New Balance if I was going to go to a name brand.
Well, they were saying New Balance was one, but he just blocked out the Nike sign on his shoes.
They know where you at now?
What?
They found you?
No, I want to make sure I do this last.
And that was
subject.
Tita Sports Ticker. Thank you, Poetess. Got a call. It's the hotel.
That's 2 callers. We've reached our limit. Yes.
Sweet. Or Seymour.
No, not Seymour. Yes, caller. Hi.
What up, y'all? It's Jay in Dallas, man. How's everybody doing?
Jay, what's going on, man? Happy holidays, brother.
What's up,
Hey,
Dallas?
man. Happy holidays to all of y'all, man. I just wanted to echo my man's comments, which I thought were very insightful. The truth is the best athletes in the U.S. don't go into soccer, so we're at a huge disadvantage. Even though we're beginning to have more interest in the sport, it's actually, we're just way behind. Countries have been playing soccer worldwide for hundreds of years. So not only do they have great players that train well, but they have an infrastructure underneath that, training schools that are dramatically different than amateur sports here in the United States. You go overseas, they take kids 8, 9, 10 years old and put them into professional soccer programs and begin educating them at a level that we're just not doing domestically. We basically have an amateur sport that basically goes from recreational sports to high school to college and then to the pros, and that's just not the way it works the rest of the world over. So it's very different here, and I think that sort of comparing the two is it's apples to
oranges.
To oranges.
Got
So
you, Jay.
again, I'm not saying that we're not improving. I actually watched the entire tournament. Was really pleased with the progress that the U.S. has made, but I highly doubt with the popularity of soccer will catch up to the big three in my lifetime. I just don't see it.
Okay. Well, we hope you live a long time.
And stop calling from work.
He said, "No, you don't."
I do, man. And the other guy's name is Dannon Green.
And where you calling from, Jay?
Dannon, brother.
Dallas.
Oh, he did. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you,
I
Lou.
thought he said the other guy.
Are you at work?
Nostrils are blocking the ears, man.
Oh, damn.
My nostrils are blocking my ear. That was pretty funny, man.
That was racist.
That was pretty funny, man. All right, man. We wish you a horrible Christmas.
Wait a
Take
minute,
care.
Jay. Give me a prediction on Deion Sanders' first year in Colorado.
yeah.
Give me a prediction.
I think 6-6 is reasonable.
Okay.
Ooh,
that's what I
Jeff
said.
said 6-6.
Transfer in. I think 6-6 is more than fair for a program that only had one win. I mean, my goodness. I mean, our expectations of this man are far out.
Thank you. That's how I feel.
That's true.
That's how I feel. I think maybe 3. I don't think it's definitely not 6 and 6.
Hey, I bet if he goes 8-4, the NFL be like, "All right, come on, you're wasting time. Come over here."
Well, I mean, after what they did to Jeff Saturday, that was.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I'm
that game.
honest with you, man. I don't. Being a successful college coach makes no translation into the pros.
Yeah, that's true.
Just ask Nick Saban and others, man. It's one thing to coach young, coachable players that are trying to prepare themselves for the NFL versus folks that are already seasoned and have either learned their good or bad habits, but they're already ingrained.
And a lot of them think they're better than Prime.
Hey, Jay, quick question on that soccer part. Do you think if we had more of a AAU program like we do in basketball, that we would be we would develop more soccer players? I mean, I know we have those clubs, but emphasize like we do with the basketball.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. The problem isn't purely infrastructure; it's also cultural.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
What do people respect? What do people want?
Basketball and football.
What's admired in this country are football players, basketball players, and so that's what these kids want to be because that's what girls want. I mean, if that's what gets the prestige and you're a high-level, high-caliber athlete, if you have the choice between soccer, football, baseball, or basketball, soccer's not a primary sport. It's not going to drive your attention. But let's be honest with you. These players have to essentially play year-round, and they have to spend 75% of the year outside the United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very demanding lifestyle, being away from family and the majority of your fans. It's probably dope playing in Europe, Latin America, all the rest. There's nothing like being at home.
Hey, I want to ask you a quick question.
Related.
No, I want to do this thing that we're going to start doing as a part of our show when a caller calls. We're going to try to figure out what they do for a living. Based on
He's
their
in
voice.
corporate.
He's definitely corporate.
Voice.
I say he's. My thing is, I think he's in finance.
IT.
They're very good. I'd have to give my Lou the ding, ding, ding. Correct.
Finance.
You'll give him some ding, ding, ding. Hey. Take that kind of show.
I'm happy I didn't get it right.
I knew it was something.
Jay passing out ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Shit.
Hey, Jay, I want to ask you real quick. Being in finance.
My man, hold on. Let me get this one off before I do. Lou has a nose for these types of things.
Wait, Jay. Jay, that was funny, but I want to ask you a quick question.
Damn,
though.
Jay.
What's the number one advice you can give us as far as finance?
Understand the budget.
Understand your budget. Okay, thank you.
Understand how budgets work, and a second piece of advice, which is almost equally important, is understand what money is.
And what is money?
It's not a tool for spending. That's just bad programming.
Okay.
What is it for then?
Money is a card counter for opportunity.
Yes,
and
true.
So building and understanding how to accumulate and amass systems of money and how to use them to build legacy is far more important than thinking of spending money. When we think about money, most people only think about what it can buy,
right?
Not what it can build.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you, man.
It's a commodity the same way a tree is, or electricity, or oil, or anything else.
So
wait. I got one question with finances with you, Jay. Why do we pay taxes if we print money?
Well, all right. So the whole thing about money is it's just an idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually a tangible thing. Except think of the paper and the coins; they're not really relevant.
Okay.
What it really represents on a more practical level is energy. So that commodity allows, as long as we all buy into it, it allows the overall economy to move forward.
Got you.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now,
I'm trying to. I'm being extremely derivative. I'm sorry, but
No, this is important.
This concept down to a very small level.
This is important. Now, we've been hearing this whole thing about my man with the Bitcoins, right? And they can extradite him back.
Friedman.
Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, what did, of course, you being in finance, were you smart enough not to invest in that? Or what was the whole deal with that in the layman's terms?
Essentially what he did was a Ponzi scheme. That's all it really is. You don't need to overthink it. He was using new money from new investors in order to pay off old investors, and you can keep that going for an awfully long time, but sooner or later you're going to run out. Plus, it wasn't even built on actual values of a product. So did I throw some money at chain products? Yes. Mm-hmm. There's a portion of my portfolio that I kind of think of as play money, and it's not a lot of money, at least not to me, but I'll throw a couple thousand at it and see how I do. And if I double or triple my money, it's the same way I do when I go to Vegas. I take my money off the table and I walk away. Because it's just something that you were playing with, and I'm not really, my nature is not, I'm not a gambler, I'm an investor.
Right.
So if I luck up on something like I did with Boeing back in 2003, that was I kind of lucked up on that move and it worked out well for me. But I'm not addicted to doing that in the marketplace. I'm very risk averse. So
Jay,
I'm looking for things. Yeah.
I wanted to ask. I'm sorry. Why? I'm sorry. How did it get so big then? If it's a Ponzi scheme, I mean, like, how did Bitcoin come where the point where
it's
it made
$8 billion of other people's money? That's what it lost.
Lou said it's $8 billion. So I'm saying, how did it get like that? Like, is it like when you take?
Real simple. They bought every athlete and entertainer that they could buy, and just kept putting it into your ear as though it was something that was.
So is he
Madoff?
Madoff. Yeah. So is he like Madoff?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. No, he was very much like Madoff, but that's not really the surprising part of it. The surprising part of it is the scale. So prudent investors, more institutional investors, savvy investors, were not trading heavily in products like that. Yeah, when it's swinging and it's on the bubble, you'll throw a little money at it because you can see a tide rising, and it doesn't really matter what's pushing that. But as long as you're paying attention, you know that this is just the excitement of the marketplace, and then you get out before it crests and it peaks. The same way you did during the dot-com crisis, the same way prudent investors did during the real estate bubble. They saw what was happening. They rode it as long upward as they thought that they could, and before it peaked, when they met a return level that they thought was satisfactory, they got away from it. They basically continue to put their investments into the fundamentals, commodities.
Well, hey,
gold.
Jay, thank you so much. And we're going to, POTUS, get your number so we can reach out to you every other week to get some finance advice?
I still feel like you're using POTUS to hit me up, man. I'm not going to be groomed by you, Philly. Next time I'm in town, I'll definitely have to stop by the studio. I appreciate you.
All right, do that, man. Thank you very much.
Jay in Dallas,
financial advisor.
Man, he long-winded.
Interesting though. I didn't know. See, that's so interesting about that Bitcoin because I'm not going to say one thing. No, I almost did. I had $3,000 available, and my boy was like, "Yo, this is what you need to invest in this." But it's just amazing how one person can start something like this and get, like you said,
Alex Thomas sold one backpack, right? Then he just started selling a bunch of them to celebrities.
Yeah,
you get one celebrity. I mean, it's just.
But it wasn't a like. I mean, I see what you're saying, but it wasn't a. Like, how can you?
Right, the scheme,
like the scheme, like it's like you selling a bag, but you can go to bed at night and say I just sold TDP a bag. Right. But how can you go to bed knowing I done sold a hustle and I got all these people
I
to
guess
do
the
it.
people know. Well, he can go because he did
You're
it.
moral.
Yeah.
You're moral.
Is that a call for us? Oh, just check. It might be you. Hello, caller.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
The what?
Hey, Seymour.
Oh, that's Seymour. Hey, Seymour, how are you?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
My favorite girl. How are you?
Yeah. The coon is still with us.
I'm kind of late joining in the show, so how did y'all enjoy the Celebration Bowl?
Oh, it was
We
great.
loved it.
Yeah,
We loved it.
outside of the white guy throwing us under the table again.
Yeah. Jeez.
What white guy throwing you under
The one who
table?
dropped the
one
ball.
who
Tied in. There's the 83.
The one that dropped the ball, number 84.
Oh, come on now. They're giving that dude death threats and everything.
That's
That
good.
has lost
Transfer.
The mother has lost children to suicide. I'm like, man, these people need to cut it out.
Man, well,
Well, how are you?
yeah.
I am doing well. I'm in San Antonio for work, and I saw that y'all were on the air. Just let me call in, and Porter's let me know that this is you guys' last show for the year. So I'm glad I got a chance to call in.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Seymour, thank
and
you.
we're gonna pray that you get a husband.
Oh wow.
Oh, well,
Because I'm tired of. I'm talking about a good one. I'm talking about a good one. Not
Yes.
saying you need one or whatever.
On that.
I
Yeah,
just
'cause you act like that's something to hold
No.
because the way husbands are embarrassing wives out here left and right from TJ Homes and all. I'm cool.
no. I meant a good one that you deserve.
Yes.
Because I'm tired of you traveling by yourself. I want you to find a good. Not those guys. Those guys are just.
Are you available?
Yeah, are you available? I'm available. Seymour, can I say something to you?
I'm code 3.
Seymour, may I say something to you?
You really shouldn't say anything.
Will you allow me to say something?
You don't want a coon Christmas this year?
May I say one thing to you, Seymour?
You know what? White Christmas.
May I say something?
Come on.
Go ahead.
I would like to apologize for the time that I cursed you out on the air.
Oh wow.
You cursed me out on the air?
I tried to.
You know he did. You watched that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You didn't
I
hear.
don't even remember that.
Okay.
I took the bug in and I don't even recall that.
All right. Well, anyway, I wanted to.
Hold on, Louis. Guess what I do for a living?
What?
Wow.
I'm a stripper.
Oh, all right. So let's get.
I'm a Christian stripper, though. I strip for the Lord.
Hilarious.
You notice we didn't make any comments when you said it the first time.
Coming to the Last Supper. Give it up for.
Well, we know what happened with Mary.
You know, my theme song is "Take Me to the King." That's my theme song.
Burger King.
All right. Hey, love you. Bye bye.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
I used to feel the same way about her that you feel now.
Wow.
No, I don't feel. I feel good about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I used to feel good about her.
Oh.
I don't like her.
Oh, you don't like her anymore? Oh, okay.
Wow, you flipped that fast?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She's always. I'm envious of her because she's always going somewhere and traveling, looking like she's having a great life.
Mm-hmm. What does she look like? I've never seen a picture of her.
She's cute. She look better than that woman. That's 90.
She's not 90.
Wow.
If I look at her, I won't think about Jeff's mom.
You compare her to. That's a big age difference.
She got kind of a. Her head is a little big, but maybe it's because of the
traveling.
Facebook. Yeah, the Facebook.
The traveling.
It's the angle on the phone.
Sometimes the air.
The angle.
Hot air balloon.
Pull a picture up. What did she look
Nah,
like?
I mean, she all right.
Okay.
I can't because Code 3 think
Seymour,
I like her.
send him a picture.
Yeah, send us a picture so we can see.
He's always trying to make me send us.
I know. Take me out of that.
Hey, so I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
All right,
Dannon Green.
Now, before we got a call, it's the last thing I want to talk about because Chris was in town. You know, I told you Chris was in town. We went to the game.
Yeah.
Now, Chris used to go out with the girl that cuts my hair for over 20, 30 years. Gloria. So every time Chris comes in town, she said, hey, it's Chris in town. So he came in town. She gives me these long stories about him, about what he did to her, how he didn't like her. And I was like, and she's remarried twice.
Wow.
Like, can't you get past it? And I start thinking that women think more about their first love, where men think more about their first piece. Like, I remember when I first got her. The first piece of love, because it incorporated that thing. But then you get better pieces as you get older. Right. You be like, all right, that piece, that piece. So, but you still remember them, but not to that degree.
Some you upgrade, and then you downsize. You know,
Right.
You know,
but
fluctuate.
Ebbs and flows.
I think women and the boss lady can chime in. I just think
that was long ago.
Do you think men? I think women think more about their first love than men do.
Yep.
They're stuck on it.
Mine still does.
Really?
She calls me all the time. She called me to tell me who she's dating now.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, I know the dude. She's like, I want you to know
the
that.
dude? What is it with you and everybody that you hit? You know, they know somebody.
Yeah, they know somebody, but I don't know. But she
in Philly?
No, she was my girlfriend in Iowa when I was in college.
White girl?
No, sister.
Oh, okay.
No, I know people think I just stay.
Well, no, you said Iowa.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right because it was gang of.
It's a sister.
Yeah, black woman. She's from Quad Cities, right outside Chicago.
Yeah, she didn't want me to,
No, you stupid. Crackhead.
Been keeping it alone.
Part-time smoker.
Oh, she didn't want to.
I got but I think to answer your question, they do. I mean, but I don't know why. But
I don't know why you women can't let go. It's because we put it on you like that.
Oh.
That's what that's.
Piped her down.
Make her talk. See?
The mic was closed.
Grab that mic.
She pulled it all the way over.
Growing up as a bitch, I never understood how the dick could be so good.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I am going to disagree with you.
You're a retort for this.
I mean, I'm going to agree with you on how men think. I think about the best one I've had the last time. Like,
you think about the best John that you had?
Yeah, as opposed to my first.
Okay.
Really?
Flipped you up and turned your hair.
I was telling, I was talking about my exes the other day and how I'm friends with all of them. That I've never been.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
If I like the girl, who cares who you like?
Damn.
I've left. Well, maybe in the beginning it wasn't as friendly, but all the men that have meant something to me.
So the guy that put it on you, can he come get it now? Just say if the situation was right and everything was cool. He could.
Wow, look at
but it
that.
would be based on how good you.
Why are you putting our business out there?
He's right here.
This is messed up.
He's standing right by us.
So part of that is based on how good it.
Yeah,
now going into it,
I think it's the same for women.
Okay.
Because not every woman's first time
was good.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that true, Louis?
Did you cry? Oh, well, Polis asked you something.
I remember we first came in. We were all talking before we got on air. We were talking about our first, and in Philly it was Sarah, and I was a young boy. I was like 14.
Mine was 14 too.
And I said, I asked Louis, did he come too quick?
I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought I was going to the bathroom.
I'm a squirter.
I was like, I'm going to the bathroom on her. But then I realized, this is not the bathroom stuff.
Jesus.
And I was young, so it recharged right away.
Oh, wow.
So,
Recharge. What are you, an iPhone?
Yeah.
Did you ever charge?
Did you plug it somewhere?
Yeah, I did plug it somewhere for a minute. But do you remember your first time?
Yeah.
And he was what was his name?
I was setting you up for you to say that.
He waited long
Take
enough.
it all long.
He didn't know what he said or not.
It took me.
He's like, he was kind of timid and shit.
Do I really go after TDP or not?
Yeah, but it's just that, you riding bikes and everything. Then the girls riding their bikes. And Monica, she said, "You don't even know how to French kiss." I said, "Yes, I do." And I didn't even know what it was. And I asked the homie, he said, "Boy, you put your tongue in her mouth." Like, oh. So the next time I was ready. But,
tongue in your palm.
Man, I had to practice. My hand was salty, but.
My hand was salty.
Like, you do know how to kiss, so that's level.
That's the Dorito hand.
Yeah, so once I passed that level, then I got to take the top off. Then once I took the top off, I got the box. Yeah, it's level to this.
Remember? Oh my God!
Remember your first titty?
Yeah.
God damn. Wow. I remember my first one though.
Oh, Lord, was it big or small?
You know what? She had medium titty because she was 15, I think, 13 or 14, 15.
What?
Yeah,
it's last
he was
week.
14.
Yeah, I was 14.
Yeah, that's last week.
In Philadelphia, we were getting down. If you didn't do it, let me tell you something. Fuck you, TDP.
just caught that.
Yeah,
Look at that shit. Yeah.
In Philly, if you didn't mess around, it was almost like the old heads would look at you like there was a problem. Yeah. Like, you ain't getting none yet? Like, nigga, I'm 12. Nigga,
And you had to make a noise. Like, remember you used to grind first. That was you talking about
grinding was good.
Grinding was you would do that noise.
The hoochie coochie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You nasty.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
Who want to play hoochie coochie?
We knew you was what? 9?
Yeah.
9?
Would you sweet back?
No.
Well, Chicago, they do everything as
If
pimps.
it's good, my problem is if it's good, I bust fast.
Well, you didn't know at 9 what you were doing.
Jeff, we just asked you when you got some, Jeff. We didn't know when you busted.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me?
Jeff, you 9 years old and you had an erection?
Yeah. I used to wake up hard. Still do.
In the onesie? Let this zipper down, son.
In the onesie.
He got caught again. Damn.
Oh, that's the worst thing in the world.
Can't get my footy
that's
out of
never
here.
really. I mean, it happened to me a little bit, but that's the worst. The zipper on your joint. Oh,
We got a bleeder.
I had button up, so I would know.
Oh,
you never had zip up jeans?
Yeah, I
no,
don't
the
wear
501s button fly. You
Yeah.
get the
Yeah, the
button
button
fly.
fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
You don't know
you
nothing
know
about that.
zippers.
I do. I got a
There you
pair.
go.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
that's
same thing
fine.
she said.
Hey, let me ask you a question though. When you do buzz fast, do you come up with a good excuse? Because I know I'll be like, dang, girl.
No,
I never said this ain't never happened before. I just like, you got some good shit, girl.
I got to get some estrogen pills. Not estrogen, but
No, estrogen. You said it right.
no, I meant the other.
You said it right. You a sis smell.
My wife, she's like, I'm gonna give you a second chance.
I got to get on my job. I'm slacking.
Yeah,
Code 3. I'm
The
slacking.
first time we did it, I was like, I busted. She was like, okay, I gotta give you another chance.
But I used to do that in a joke where, like, you have more fun and excitement talking about it than actually doing it.
Yeah. It's kind of true. The build up to it.
Right,
Once you win it, you like, I mean, you enjoying
I'm
it.
saying being young, and you on the phone to other girl, do this. Somebody, you ain't really knowing what you're gonna do, but then when they go down, you're like, oh.
Yeah, it's like,
Has this ever happened to you? And the person got mad at me, but I was hitting from the back. But her ass was hot, niggas. So it was just I couldn't concentrate, man. It was like God. And then she got mad at me. I don't smell. I'm like, it's not. Maybe you don't smell, but your asshole was just airing me out.
Girl, you gotta wash
Oh,
your
it was
ass.
funky?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. She was a
still
clean
hit
girl,
though,
but it was just like when you
Not
hit
that day.
She was a clean girl, but her
But you still hit. You didn't stop though.
No, it didn't stop.
Can't.
You got to learn to overcome things.
Can't stop, won't stop. You know the motto.
Before we go, we want to wish everyone a safe Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's.
Stop hitting the table.
Okay.
Not really.
No, I'm just kidding. We want to thank y'all for
Do we really
listening.
want to do that though?
What, thank them? Yeah, we want them to think. We want them to go ahead and save up for the next month and send donate, please, so we can continue this thing going in to January. We got a few people who are looking at sponsors. We want all of you to just contribute, and also
Is everybody gonna be back though?
Yeah, everybody.
I won't be back right away though. I leave on Tuesday.
That's why we're pushing the show right now. No, safe travels because you're going out of the country.
Korea and Japan.
Yeah. So don't Brittany Griner yourself.
I'll have no weed on me, no pills, no nothing.
Not yet. I'm gonna put some in your bag.
Because I don't think our show reach enough that we can say, hey, can you help?
Yeah.
But
I'm not a good bargaining chip. I'm telling you.
Do you want to say something?
Yeah, we ain't talking about the Merchant of Death getting out now. The war is cracking right now.
The who?
The Merchant of Death.
Brittany Griner, the guy that traded.
The Ukrainian.
Oh yeah, my man. Yeah.
You about to set it off.
I forgot his name.
Just want to wish everybody a happy holiday
So?
who supported the show all year by watching. And if you can, please donate to the show to support the host. Thank you.
Please.
Jeff?
What?
You want to say anything?
No.
I just got one thing I want to say. Do you want to say anything?
No, just want to thank everybody, all of the people in the chat room. Appreciate it. Keep the jokes coming. And I appreciate working with you brothers.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Damn, he asked me first.
I just want to say, fuck all y'all. I never supported nigga. Fuck this shit. No.
All right. I just want to say, for those of you out there who don't think, don't think black men take care of the kids and aren't involved, I just read a thing that the number one person who pays their child support are black men.
Exactly.
We have to. They
As
get
we
us.
should.
Yeah, we should.
As you should. So,
Kanye paying his.
So when you see you talking about
$200,000.
somebody's a deadbeat and all that, it goes across the board. It's not just black men. It's just men who are trifling like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we
Stop
wish,
laboring us. But thank you.
This
we
your
wish all
segment?
you sisters, huh?
This your segment? What's eating dicks?
I don't like that's nasty.
What's your name?
What's your name?
I want to shout out.
Damn, again?
Code 3 is she's
in
I'm
court?
really proud of you.
She said she's proud of you?
No, I'm really proud of her.
No, she never said
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I got, and I'm gonna get on it because I got it.
Because I got on it.
I haven't put it on in a while.
What? Like you got it like
no,
that.
as a man,
Exactly.
and no, and I'm be honest, because at that age, where like I was talking about my testosterone, it's not
it now.
good, and I feel bad because I feel it's hurting our relationship because I haven't been as active as I should be.
That's what she told me.
Well, you got to build up to it, Lou.
I'm active with her.
Yeah, and I sincerely.
I got arrested. I got arrested last week.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it.
We definitely don't.
My balls still work.
Fruits and vegetables, little fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Fruits and
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And a little weed.
Yeah.
That's my Viagra. I ain't gonna lie.
Few fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And a puff of the weed.
All right. I'm
Just
all night.
I'm
all right, I'm
Get
gonna
you
get
some
on.
natural spring water too.
Yeah.
Better get up on it,
And a
Lou.
hot
All
woman.
right, yeah, because I'm worried that
She's gonna leave you.
yeah
Yeah,
She
I told
already
her that
had-
last night.
You told her that too.
And she's
I
a cop
told her
too.
that.
She a cop around all them other cops. You know them niggas be talking trash.
Yeah.
He ain't doing it.
Pull over, Mr. Goldfish.
Yes.
Try
I'll
when
put a
she
bullet
come
in you.
over. Try playing burglar.
burglar.
Yeah, try playing burglar.
I'm
when she
sneaking in
come
the crib.
Yeah.
You gonna get shot. He set you up.
All right, we out.
And if she
Thank
say
you.
Jeff, to be like, oh, okay.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everybody.
holidays, you all.
Thanks, man.
Love
We out.
y'all.
Love y'all. Peace.